Hey, folks. It's Saturday, and we're back.
Hooray!
Did you miss us? Don't answer that question. Yes, you did. Shut up.
So, we are back with Iron Kingdoms, and it's been a while, so we should probably do a bit of a recap. We last left off with Rostov's Irregulars returning to Five Fingers with an Orgoth staff that they found in the
Because
mine.
we're stupid.
Yes. That wasn't the
covered.
really bad decision.
No, it wasn't the worst decision we could have made.
Bringing it back probably was a good idea, especially if they were going to just sell it off to the church so they could stick it into the, stick it off into the, into like Warehouse 23 effectively,
Happy Fun Bolt.
and forget it exists, so that it can be studied by top men.
But no, I had to be here.
Well, the suggestion came up that they should sell it off for more money than the church probably could pay. And
Well,
so-
yeah. I mean, if you have something that most people want, it's best to find competitive pricing. I mean, come on.
and there's
Absolutely.
a certain logic to that, indeed.
The best.
And everyone knows that ancient artifacts go for shitloads of money.
This is also true. And so they held a closed auction, and sent off a letter. They sent off a letter to military contact in the Kadoran military that Rostov knew, who collected old artifacts and tended to hang up on his walls and such. And Vora sent off a letter back home to Caspia, I
Caspia.
believe. Yep. And they heard from the Kadoran. He sent his Factorum with some bodyguards to Five Fingers, and he offered 5,000. The church submitted a bid for 3,500. And they've not heard back from Vora's family or contacts in Signar.
And associates.
Yeah. So that's where we are right now. You guys still had another little bit of time before to accept bids. Also, some thieves tried to break into their base and steal the thing for.
Someone.
You guys
It
actually
was
did.
some Kadoran guy running a gang.
Maximovich, yes.
Mhm.
Alexei Maximovich.
Holy crap, that's a Kadoran name.
Yes, it is. That might not be the exact right name, but if I've changed it, whatever. That is his name now.
It's been a month, who cares?
I know. I'm just saying that we can refer back to the recordings, but
The only Kador name I remember from that session was like Vasil Vasilovich.
Oh yeah, that one.
yeah, Vasily Vasilovich, who is the Factorum in question.
Mhm.
How much did your mother hate you?
Well,
That's a-
they named it Vasily after his father, which is why it's Vasilovich.
And after his family line as well, apparently.
Well,
The Vasil.
Well-
Vasil family.
Well, technically speaking, Vasilovich is son of Vasily, but
Exactly. I was going to say.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
So it's
Jo-
like, here's a completely redundant name.
yeah. It's
You get the
Jonathan.
same name
Jonathanson.
twice.
anywho,
Right.
that is where things stand. So the day before you are getting your before your deadline, Vora, you do in fact receive a letter from Caspia, from your family, in fact.
Mm,
I wasn't aware your family was into horrible Orgoth artifacts.
we buy and trade many things, but I'm not sure that's what this is about.
Well, in fact, it is. From reading through the date, it predates when your letter you said could possibly have arrived.
Oh joy.
There's a lot of information in there. Not actually a lot of information. It's actually a fairly terse letter from your father. Basically requesting that you stop playing around in mercenary thing and come back home. You have family duties, shall we say, and your order is being called up.
All right. I grabbed my shit and bid the party adieu.
Well, that was
I
very
have-
Fucking sudden. What?
Yes.
I'm being called home. Fuck y'all.
Not sure you want to phrase it
You
quite
can
that
do
way.
that? I look at Rostov.
I take my gun out.
I leave my sack of gold coins.
And then, well,
I actually no. I say, well, it is time for me to go. My family needs me, and I'll throw 528 gold coins at Rostov.
Hope you don't mean literally, but
Individually, all at once.
As
She
a
gets
ba-
out a special gold coin machine gun.
Clink, 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 clink,
a
clink,
coin,
clink, clink.
a coin pouch just thrown at her, and just like
Get-
consider this my retirement fee.
retirement. Anyway,
Uh,
Caleb
she-
leans over to Rook.
like gonna go and fucking die or something?
I'll wait till Caleb will abstain from commenting until after Vora's gone.
I assume that we can keep the beds, right?
Yeah.
They don't
I'm-
seem to be the kind of things that would travel particularly well.
She's gone at this point.
So I'll take that as a yes. I will make a slight observation that wasn't selling this artifact her idea.
Yeah.
So she's not even going to be able to stay around to profit from the transaction.
She's all about profit. I
Quite.
think we're doomed.
Yes. her needing to leave.
Don't need a sagging tits, we're doomed. Let's start fortifying this place.
Rostov is turning over the gold coins in her fingers to make sure that they're real.
they seem to be.
I'll do my investigatory thing, just looking at it and seeing Matt. Oh, 16.
They look like they're gold.
That should be. They should be fine, Lieutenant. Though, my only concern is, what could be so desperate that required her immediate departure from us at this time?
As the fireplace explodes.
Nope.
If she claims her family requires her presence, then who am I to judge?
Perhaps.
If my country demanded my presence, I would grant them my presence, and leave all of you here twiddling your thumbs, being completely clueless as to what to do. I would not give it a second thought. Sometimes there are things that take precedence over everything else. Now help me find the treasure.
We, yes, Lieutenant.
So
we're
Sarah's
just
going to
gonna
make
throw
use of
this into
her.
the
Am I
kitty
muted?
or what?
What was that, Eric?
We're just gonna throw all this money into the
The-
party account.
The bank.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just lost our treasure.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. I'm the treasurer.
Oh. What the hell did... I'm confused because Vora also did lots of...
Vora was merely one who was interested in transactions of money. Rook,
No, I don't have to worry about that.
Rook
Rook
actually
knows-
kept track of what was going on with the money.
Rook knows how to cook the books. I mean, keep an accurate filing of our transactions on a day-by-day
Right.
basis.
He's mastered that double balance system, and every single one of those entries is completely legitimate.
And those other organizations are totally not shell companies.
Of course not. Shell companies.
Treasurer Ironback, debit 528 gold to cash, credit 528 gold to... What does this qualify as? Donations.
We're gonna call this unexpected windfall.
Is that taxable?
I would say we should
Everything
classify
is taxable in 5 fingers.
we should
Never mind
still
then.
we should qualify it as we should still qualify it as a donation or gift effectively, it's either one of those.
You know
While they're doing all this buffoonery,
you know what? It's
Lucera's
okay. I'll
going
take care
to-
of it. It'll just go into our fluctuating slush fund.
While they're doing all of this buffoonery, Lucera's going to have a bit of an insight and realize that, hey, we have an infernal wand type thing. I should make a ward.
Okay.
So I'm just going to ward the entire building.
Sure, why not? All right. Well, time passes. Nothing untoward happens until the next day. Nothing untoward happens right then either. When you're basically the time the auction the time you set for the auction closes. You still hear nothing from Signar. And then eventually, Mr. Vasilovich eventually shows up with his bodyguards, cash in hand.
So we haven't heard anything from either of the other bidders that we tried to contact.
No, you heard from the church.
Right.
Church
And
of
he's bid,
3,500.
and he has bid more.
He beat them by 1,500 gold.
Right. Got it.
Beat them by a substantial quantity.
Because he wanted to make sure he beat them. Right.
Yep.
All right then.
All
so
right. So
I
he
will
says,
I will
well-
greet him at the door and stuff.
Saraswe, how are things?
Oh, business as usual. People
Excellent.
abandoning me because they have families or something like that. I don't care.
I see. Well,
Lucera's going to walk up with a teacup on a plate for Rostov and her guest.
thank you. Well, if you would like to examine the money, he gestures to a fairly burly guy wearing wearing leather armor, who's got a large pair of axes strapped over his back, who's carrying a small chest.
All right. I
He
guess.
sort of walks in, sets it down on a table. It makes a pleasant chinking noise.
I kind of signal over to Rook.
I'll get the staff.
I was half expecting you to do that again. I like the sound of it.
On the plus side, he says, "I assume that you would prefer it in cash, rather
Yeah,
than
we'll pop it open and we'll start counting.
It appears to all be there.
Excellent.
Excellent. Enough gold coins to jam my face in.
There is there is in fact 5,000 royals, which is the technical term for a gold crown here in Five Finger in Ord.
Is that like saying dollars and bucks?
Basically.
Yeah.
Well, it's it's
They've already
it's,
gone through the exchange.
So yes, it's local currency.
I'll unwrap the staff so we can get a look at it.
He looks at it, nods, gestures to another one of his people who walks forward with a box roughly the right size for it, and opens it to have it to let you place it in.
I'll wrap it back up and put it back in.
Closes the box. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for the tea, he says, nodding at Lacer. I think
Lucera
that
will bow.
I think that that covers everything.
Yes.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
We appreciate your patronage.
He bows slightly, and then turns on his heel and leaves.
Safe journey.
Thank you.
I was going to ask something, but I forgot I was muted. Just a brief question before you leave. Was just and I take it you're heading back to Kador with this right away.
Yes, we have a ship waiting.
Then, safe travels.
Thank you. With which he and his bodyguards leave the building, and head back out.
Once the door's closed, okay, I suggest that we gold plate Lugnut.
Two problems with that, Rook. One, it's a fairly foolish idea for many reasons.
would be very, very shiny.
And also very tempting for thieves.
But then you just smack Lugnut and he stabs him.
At least Lugnut wouldn't
kidding,
have any
obviously.
worries about rusting.
Besides, keeping gold clean like that without making it into a meaningful alloy. Seriously, want to do that?
Pain in the ass. Lord, I'd just put new armor on him anyway. It'd just be a fucking pain in the ass to pull it off, plate it, and then put it back on.
Indeed. Well, you have a big influx of cash.
Yes. Ironback, find a place to invest this.
Really? Okay.
Or put it in safe, I don't care.
So I'm going to local Jack Black Market and I'm buying a Talon Warjack.
No.
See, that's what I suggested like a month and a half ago when we knew this was gonna when we got that bid. I was like, we can buy a Talon Warjack, and everyone shot that down then too.
Oh, I didn't shoot that down. I thought it was awesome.
All right.
Just safe for now.
All right. So you've got the money in the safe. Is there anything you guys want to be doing?
The only thing I'd be doing would basically be getting feeling out some information on the person who gave the job to our guest from last time.
Mr. Maximovich. Well, he runs. He has a. He runs a bar called the Iron Cauldron.
Mm-hmm. I was debating visiting this place and simply playing a few friendly rounds of cards while I was in there.
You're more than welcome to do so.
You want someone to watch you when you do
Yes, Rook. I think
that?
that.
I'll come along.
Yes, and you would probably be the least out of place person out of the remaining two that are here at the moment to be there.
Let's
Yeah,
be fair.
yeah.
He's less out of place than you are too.
I've been living here for a few years, so.
Well, okay. So you get to the Iron Cauldron. There are a couple of. Honestly, there are. What surprises you? That looks like there are two bouncers standing outside the front door, which is fairly uncommon.
Does it random out of nowhere? Do we even recognize the bouncers from other locations I might have been to?
You might have seen them around town somewhere.
All right.
One's an extremely large. They both look they're probably of Khadoran descent. One's very large, burly guy, balding with a very neatly trimmed beard. Other guy is shorter, thinner.
Is one of them Ogren, or are they both human?
No, they're both human.
Okay.
He's shorter, thinner, dark hair, fairly pale skin, and has an air of, practice killer about him, honestly.
Just Galus just sort of, walks up and regards the two and says, "Is there a cover charge here for today?"
No, you can go in.
Very well.
They look a little bit surprised to see you guys, see you two approaching. And when you get inside, you sort of see why. The vast majority of the clientele are definitively Khadoran. You can hear people speaking Khadoran almost exclusively throughout the bar.
Interesting.
But there are a few people from other places here and there.
Right.
The other thing you notice is that there's an area of the bar which nobody is sitting in. There are some people who are sitting in almost like creating a wall almost of people sort of sitting, blocking off the area. It looks like it's sort of blocking off what is almost certainly the nicest looking table in the place, with the
This is
most
for the
comfortable
VIP
chair.
later on. So of course Rick's going to sit right in it.
I may not have a streetwise skill, but I'm not that dumb.
Yeah. Basically, is there a way to get us just other than what you've told me? I'm trying to think of anything that Streetwise would give me as a gleaning of the mood or the feel of this joint.
Sure, give me a service roll.
All right.
You don't belong here in 30
of course,
different languages.
Geez, I
That
know
does,
that.
That does not require a roll.
Oh, geez, that is easy to understand. Yeah, 17.
17. Yeah, you've been in bars like this before. Not this exact. This is very clearly sort of effectively a mob bar.
Interesting. All right.
Also, you get the impression there are some people who are definitively not regulars, but nobody's giving them any crap.
Right. Are there any card games going on, or at least tables that seem to have open spots on them?
There are a few.
All right.
And you're fairly certain that if you're reasonably polite about, they'll probably let you play.
Yes. I'll approach the one with the most mixed table composition.
Sure.
If
There's one that is not entirely made up of Khadorans. They're speaking Ordic.
Yes.
All the other tables are basically all speaking in Khadoran.
I, of course, walk up, greet the men at the table, just briefly ask if if you have another person join in on this.
There's an open. They basically say, yeah, there's an open seat. Feel free.
I'm gonna actually sit at the bar in a position where I could see all the exits and Caliph and order some vodka.
Okay.
It's obvious I'm here to watch her, and I'm going to do a good job of it. I am clearly being the heavy mint to watch her.
All right. It's like, well, I guess then we proceed with some basic gambling back and forth.
So, amongst the rest of us, out of character, how long before Rook gets bounced for staring creepily at the elf?
Well, he came in with me, and people saw that he came in with me.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not a creeper.
Well, also,
it's pretty clear what I'm doing to anyone with a modicum of streetwise.
Probably.
Yeah, there's my 19 for my gambling.
you're doing quite well. I would like a perception check from both of you also. A detection.
Yeah. All right.
Just straight up detection?
Yep.
All right.
Well, that's a 21.
That is 21.
If that's not good enough, I could try to roll triple sixes.
No, you don't need to roll. I just want to see if Eric notices it also.
I'll
Probably
be right
not,
back,
honestly.
since my character is like off on wandering the fucking rooftop
If you
or
want,
something.
you can spend a plot point to boost the roll if you wanted to be that concerned. Eric. Eric?
There he is, 13. 13 is actually probably good enough, actually. This is not that hard to check.
Right.
You both get the impression that some of the not regulars that are getting a bit of a clear berth. You see two guys sort of sitting off in one corner, somewhat near the boss's table, as it were, but not, but outside the cordon.
Right.
Both of them are wearing they're both wearing. They both sort of have a military air about them. And neither of them are wearing their hats right now, but you can both sort of see sort of fairly tall, furry hats.
Oh dear.
Military.
Yep. And there are a couple of guys who are sitting near them who are very clearly soldiers.
Yeah. One of the questions I'll ask during the games is, let's see, does anyone at the table I'm at seem to be military Khadoran?
At the table? No.
Okay. Curious. Okay, then we couldn't ask that question yet, but I basically just keep up basic small talk about the happenings in the area, things of the like. I might even make a slight offhanded comment in vague sense, talk about dealing with a small break and scuffle the other night. And that's the most I will kind of comment on as I just sort of continue just playing the game and just keeping an open ear. The only thing I'm thinking of trying to discern is curious as if anyone from this bar has a ship to catch today. That is the not regulars.
Well, nobody you're talking to really seems to know anything about that. They just know that these guys have been around for a couple of days. A little bit longer than that, maybe a week or so.
Was there a time before today where they came around, maybe about a month ago?
It's possible. They're not regulars here, shall we say.
Right.
They've popped in a couple of times in the past, but
There's not that many regulars at most of these places, to be fair.
well, there are a fair number of regulars. It's just
Right.
a lot of them are mixed up with the boss's business, shall we say?
Right.
After about an hour or so, what you do notice is two things. You notice there are a couple of guys sort of wandering in from the back who they come in sort of they seem to be limping a bit, seem to be have a few bruises on them and such. One of the guys has a bandage wrapped around his arm. They just walk up to the bar, get some drinks and a bunch of drinks, and carry them into the back room. And about half an hour later or so, somebody comes down. Someone very well dressed comes down from upstairs, walks to the table with the two guys. The soldiers sort of part for them, and walks up to the two guys at the table, leans in, whispers something to them. They nod, finish their drinks, get up, and walk upstairs with them, leaving the soldiers behind. And that's really all that seems to really happen of note.
Yes. I worry doing much more in terms of prying information would cause some sort of scene at the moment, which I'm not willing to cause quite yet, especially if it's just me and Brooke. It's mainly just getting a feel for something about this joint and getting some initial inklings of what might be the case. I will play probably a few more hands and then just cash out. I'm not sure how much winnings I got out of it, but
they weren't playing very high stakes, so
right, which is fine.
Probably maybe like 50 crowns total.
Yeah, I sort of thank them for the game. I leave a few crown for them to help pay for their next round of drinks.
Okay.
Head over to Rook and just sort of motion for him. That's like, I think we can head out this time, Rook.
I'll leave with Caleb.
Okay, you guys leave. So Nick, Word, what are you guys up to during this time?
I imagine Lasser is just like cleaning up the place, basically acting like a maid, since.
Wear the uniform we provided you.
Yes. Because she's the boss.
The only thing I was going to mention to Rook on the way back.
Lasser in a French maid's outfit with the smokestacks coming out of the back.
I mentioned to Rook on the way back.
Praxis, get on that.
Yes, sketch.
I was going to mention to Rook, like, well, not only was there a lot of Khadorans in there, which we suspect potentially, but a lot of Khadoran military.
Yeah, you see those two guys, the soldiers?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the fuck's up with them, but there's definitely something weird about them.
I'm curious if we were to come back here tomorrow and see a large vacancy of Khadoran military in that particular location. But it's not appropriate to make too much of a prejudgment before we get more information. Let's head back to the others and see if anything happened at the base.
Well, you guys get back to base, and it seems to be fine. Nothing bad's happened.
Nothing's caught on fire yet.
Nope. All right. Well, it gets on past into evening, and sort of it's past dinner time. You guys have had time to eat and such. When none of you have to make rolls for this because it's going to be blindingly obvious. Somewhat nearby, you all hear what sounds like, honestly, a series of explosions and screams.
Well,
and alarm bells.
I know. Well, those alarm bells are obvious what they are.
Yes, they are actually.
Oh, jeez.
Those are the bells for fire.
Yes. Well,
I was gonna say the KFC's done.
Kayla just sort of like blinks for once and like, oh dear, and then just puts on whatever she's eating, grabs her stuff, and just sort of bolts out the front of the building to get a look at what's going on.
I'll start up Lugnut so we can start hauling buckets of water for the bucket brigade.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have my armor on and active.
All right. You guys. So all of you heading out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Except Rostov, apparently,
Yes.
who's just going to stand back at base, shout at us.
She'll
You're all
climb
my
onto,
command range. Shut up.
she'll climb onto the rooftops and begin sniping the fires.
It worked
It
the
is
last
water
time.
bullets.
Worked the last time.
All right. Well, when you all get
Never
outside,
played Thief.
there are definitely fires starting here in their town. There are people running around. Bucket brigades are sort of forming. But there's definitely something more to it than just something like caught fire. There are definitely screams of people panicking and running in terror and such, and one or two people running by screaming something about monsters and awfulness and oh my god, we're all gonna die.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, I'm going to arm myself.
Yep.
I'll go back inside and get the halberd and shield. And Rook's halberd and shield. or Lugnut's halberd and shield.
Lysera has her sword.
Yep.
I have my guns already on hand.
So Rook comes out dual wielding halberd shields.
Yes.
That'd be impressive.
Scaring two of them are jack-sized.
Yeah. All right, you guys all head out, and I think you guys are sort of heading. Are you guys heading towards the general commotion, or?
Yeah.
I'm going to head towards the commotion.
All right.
yes.
So you guys sort of start heading that way. You're basically running sort of east through the city mostly. Eventually, you guys start ducking down alleyways. You do notice that there are people sort of look like they've been trampled by people fleeing in terror and such. Most people are going the opposite direction. Unsurprisingly, you see a few people taking advantage of the confusion, looting and such. Everyone should give me a detection check though as you're running along.
That may not be good enough. I might need to re-roll that one.
You're fine. As is Rook.
Where's the thing?
Rostov might miss it. Actually, no. Rostov, you're getting a circumstance bonus for this, so
Okay.
for reasons.
Oh,
Sarah
geez.
misses it.
I'm dumb.
All right.
It's gonna be language some people are speaking.
No. You also do notice some bodies that look somewhat familiar. Look like they've been drugged into an alley. Rostov, the reason you're getting a bonus is you recognize what looks like a military uniform, Kidoran military uniform on one of them.
Uh-oh.
And you see a very, very dead bunch of bodyguards and a very dead Vasily Vasilovich.
Oh my.
So it looks well.
At least you made the $5,000.
Yeah.
As soon as I recognize
This is
that,
really
okay.
fucking bad.
Well,
as an aside, the part of the sketch, the part of the streets you're running through right now, you're looking around, looks like it's a brilliant ambush point.
Yes. I was going to say, Caleb's going to have one of those internal revelation moments and think, oh, schmuck. Those people in that tavern, they were working with him. They're working against him because they must have caught word and decided that this was a great way to not only get an item, but also just take over all of Five Fingers in a fell swoop as an entry point to Ord. Internally she said, oh, schmuck. I don't know why.
Well, she wanted to say, oh shit, no fuck, but it just kind of blended together.
No. It's more clearly she's been thinking about paintings of owls and stuff, but
Of course.
I'm going to go over to Vasily and confirm that he is dead.
Yeah, it looks like a very large axe was planted into his chest.
as you do that, I'm going to yell to you, Lieutenant, we got to keep our attention up.
When Kaleth says that, Lysera is going to start looking around upwards, see if she can get on top of a roof or something. So
It's it's a simple climbing check. All the buildings in the place have scaffolding and such up them and like sort of bridges and such of wood and such connecting them, which is why fire is such a terror in Five Fingers because it can spread really quickly.
Right. I'm going to be heading up so that I'm higher than everyone else so I can keep a lookout.
Go for it. Just give me a quick climbing check.
Okay. Gotta remember that doesn't involve right-clicking my token. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Yeah, I owe you plenty.
All right.
You guys can sort of, listen, you can actually sort of see where there are some fires.
I will spot that for the rest of the group.
All right, so do you guys start heading out that way? I take it.
Yes.
Okay, so you all book that way, and you will eventually end up at what at the map I've titled Five Fingers of Flame.
I don't.
You should be coming in on.
Okay.
You should be on sort of the western edge.
I'm thinking about the possible alliteration options we could have had here. Further alliteration.
5 fiery fingers.
Oh, flight. Fuck. 5 fingers is a flame.
Oh, fuck you!
What?
Oh, wait, no, wrong location.
The Juggernaut there.
Yeah, Caleb, you're on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah,
Oh dear!
That's a lot of armor.
Well, I'm gonna.
I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't know when I'm gonna show up.
Becca, my headbutts are amazing, but not that amazing.
Says you guys can be sort of in this area here. Alice, your new character, who's what's your character's name again?
Madeline.
Madeline. You actually have been. You are in Five Fingers, and you've noticed all this shit going on. And you've also noticed that there have been a couple of Kadoran mages in town who are. You're not sure what to do about them or not right now because of your whole sort of internal thing.
They're smelly, but that's okay.
They're cold, but so am I.
The one back here is the one everyone you guys can. You guys sort of know he's back there because I didn't hide him. You do notice there are a couple of small fire elementals there. That's one thing that's caught your attention, Madeline.
I can see him from up here, so I'm calling it to the rest of the group.
That's fine.
That guy has a big fuck-off robot.
You guys can be sort of anywhere in this sort of general area by the time you actually see the setup and such.
Oh. Okay, and then I'm going to be here.
That's fine.
Mind if I drop myself on a rooftop? Because
any rooftop in the area. Any rooftop in the area. I was suggesting.
All right, I'm gonna be over here.
That's a bit too far forward, but yeah. Basically, these buildings are sort of the cutoff. That's fine. All right. Yes. So you guys are able to sort of roughly see where he is.
I've got my rope and grapple. Would you mind if I quickly throw it down to Rostov and
go right ahead?
Yeah. The only other thing, I guess, is in that position, Madeline would probably notice the other Iosin if she was looking in our direction.
I would see you in my frontal arc, but I'm more concerned about Mr. I'm made of fire!
Yep. Well, you'll notice me soon enough. Don't worry.
No, you're in my frontal arc. I could actually attack you right now.
Getting the facings on these things correct.
What I'm saying is that like I said, I'm in your frontal arc, but that doesn't mean you're noticing me, really. I'm saying that you'll notice me when I deal with that fire guy when my turn comes up.
I see things facing the right way.
Oh, right. How high are these roofs?
They vary. You're in one of the taller buildings, actually, right now.
Woo!
How high am I?
Not quite as high as Lasser, but you can see the guys over here. Over here. Also, she said, "Oh, wrong button." There we go. What the? Nope, wrong. Oh crap! I know I did wrong there. I chose the wrong thing. This should not be. It should be. Chose the wrong token type. Hang on a second. I need to fix this.
At least it's not a Spriggan.
As I said, Eric, you were going to crap your pants. Yes, I'm not done yet, but
Yeah, I have a feeling there's more than just 2 fire elementals here.
oh lordy, yes.
I'm just going to end up walking on top of this building right here, and then it's just going to be a convention in these alleyways.
Yeah, as I say, these buildings are also fairly tall, so you can't see into here, for instance.
It'll be sweaty cosplay fire elementals.
Does that mean that they've just covered themselves in oil and lit themselves on fire? I'm a fire elemental! Ah!
No, I imagine it's the fire
Fire
elementals.
elemental, Hindu protester, same thing.
I imagine it's the fire elementals cosplaying as other fire elementals.
All right, those of you who can see him notice that he is holding in his hand the what looks like probably is the staff you guys sold. And you notice that as he's sort of standing there, he sort of waves it. He basically sort of closes his eyes, says something under his breath, gestures with it strongly, and an explosion happens, and things come erupting up out of the ground.
So are we actually on, like, ground level, or is it just like a big platform as is usual for Five Fingers?
You're sort of on ground level. The streets themselves are probably not going to catch fire. That's a plus. But you should see the more fire elementals now.
Yep, see them.
He's got a choke guard.
Actually, he hasn't noticed you guys yet. Well, actually, he does that. Actually, he probably does notice Sarah at this point. And possibly, yeah.
Well, that's how far away are we from them right now? That's
pretty far.
That Grey Lord is 300.
Some odd feet, yeah. He's about
320 feet, yeah.
He's about a football field away. But he looks up and sees that and goes, you hear him sort of, you could sort of see him sort of shake his head, and if you were closer, you'd probably hear him sort of making sort of noises under his breath.
Then he's going to step on a rake, and it's going to smack him in the face, and then he's just going to do that repeatedly for an entire scene.
At which point he sort of puts his hands up to his mouth and he shouts, wrong button. There we go. Debriev! And he's saying this. He says this in Khadorn, so only those of you who speak Khadorn will understand it. But I'm going to say
not me.
Right.
Yo!
We have there are witnesses. Deal with them. I'll be back at the ship. With that, he and the Juggernaut turn and leave.
Damn. I was just measuring
Dang,
rooftop.
I was gonna claim that.
I was just measuring
Damn it, I wanted
rooftop.
that Cortex for Lugnut.
I was just measuring the rooftop things so I could leap about them and just murder him from above.
All right, you should all roll initiative at this point. For what I call obvious reasons.
But sure. I mean, we could just like have some tea with these fire elementals. They would keep it warm.
I rolled a 20.
I rolled 21. Not that good of a roll. Like I said, it's not that good of a roll.
All right, and then we will add you clowns.
I cannot.
I cannot add myself to initiative. There we are. Not 203. I'm not that fast.
All right, so your initiative was what? Okay. All right. Well, fortunately for you, somebody didn't roll well. All right. Roll the dice. There we go. Okay, they're going fast. There you go. And the elementals have okay. Impressive.
Oh, I should probably add myself to the initiative tracker.
I did already, I think.
Yeah, you're on there. You just need to actually do your initiative numbers.
Mm-hmm.
As does Sketch.
Mm-hmm.
And the big elemental has that. Not that bad. All right, is everybody set up?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. And sort. Madeline, you're up first.
How high up am I in, like, feet? And actually, how does falling count when I'm into movement?
Did I not Forgot to add him.
Yo.
Have to resort here. There we go. And I'll slide leg up to there with Rook. There we go. Yep, there we go. All right. So, how high up are you in feet? That building is building's about 4 stories tall.
So about
So about 40
feet.
Yeah.
Give or
about-
take.
yeah.
Most of the buildings here are around about like 2 or 3 stories. This one's notable for being 5.
So the
As is
building,
this one here.
the building ahead of me is shorter.
Yes.
All right, I'll run and drop because it's no thing. 7 times 6 is 42, so I can move up to that far.
Short.
I'm gonna move up there and double check a distance here. In range. And I'm gonna cast a spell on Mr. Small Fire Elemental here.
Okay.
Razor Wind. I'm gonna spend an extra fatigue point to boost the attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, you hit.
You definitely hit roll damage. You get full damage against it because that is a magical attack.
Yes.
16. That will not drop it, I don't believe. Nope, it will not. But it is badly hurt. Alright, that's your turn. Lieutenant Rostov!
Well, no, I could shoot it.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. You still have a regular action, I'm sorry.
Or
Yeah,
you could
seeing
drop the regular action for another spell.
Yeah, but I only have I just hit my arcane cap.
Ah, okay.
Well, you can exceed it if you want.
I know, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna pull out my crossbow and shoot it.
Okay.
Alright,
I assume you had it out, but
Yeah, I think
Well-
all of us have our weapons out at this
I'd
point.
assume so.
Yeah.
Crap, I left mine back at the base.
You hit. 3 extra die, drop the highest.
oh yeah.
Well, yeah. That is a that is a dead elemental. Poof.
Mm,
It is now
Going-
Rostov's turn.
I'm gonna
Right.
spend a feat point to get another quick action to reload.
Okay.
I'm going to take aim at the small fire elemental and attack.
Alright.
Plus 2. Yeah, hit.
Roll damage.
And 3, drop the highest. Okay. Come on. Oh, wow. Stupid fire.
And
elemental.
that sucked.
Still gets 6
Still almost
damage.
still almost blow it away. They're not tough. Alright, well, it's the fire elemental's turns now.
I was hoping I wouldn't get to set anything on fire, though.
Yeah. Alright.
And I reload, by the way.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to bring the tokens, the things over here. Hang on a second. Let's copy that. Doop-doop-doo. It's going to move a bit, and then it's going to drop a cloud effect there. I can't drop it that far. There we go. I can drop about there. That's his turn. These ones will move up. How fast are these guys? That's right. Okay, they can move a little further. Copy. Set up another one here. There's a reason they're doing this, which you will understand later. Actually, you guys probably remember part of why they do it.
Yep.
They're gonna pull a Sentai over there.
Alright, those guys double move. Alright, and now for more pants shitting from Eric.
Okay.
We're gonna have Earth Elementals burst forth from the buildings.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Oh,
dear.
fuck me.
Hey, weren't those the things you all mentioned that Chain Lightning was good against?
Except you need to target something that's not the
The Doom Reaper.
it's not Doom Reaper. They're
No,
immune-
no. No, what's great is I had to drop Chain Lightning to make this character legal.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
I don't
okay.
even have it even more.
That's okay.
Alright, the Doom Reavers have advanced. Unfortunately, they can't get much further than that this turn. Caleb, you're up.
Okay. I am going to.
I goofed,
I am-
actually.
What?
I made a mistake.
What?
Nothing.
I want to interject as just kind of something pointing out to Sketch. At this point, I can't imagine that you didn't notice the Iosin on the rooftop cast a spell without showing anything and shoot the fuck out of that fire elemental in front of you.
That's
Oh, is
not
he pro-
important right now. So
Yeah.
What's important are the fire elementals and the Doom Reavers.
yeah.
It's,
well,
it's important for later, but I just want to remind you that you would have seen that.
no, she
don't
wouldn't.
actually-
Actually, she.
No
wouldn't
one was
have.
looking on the roof. Yeah.
I wasn't looking at the roof, so I wouldn't know where the spell was casted from, so I wouldn't notice you casting it.
It'll
Hence
probably
the
come
point
up
of
at
shadow
some point.
magic.
It'll come up at some point.
Yeah. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
In my case, I'm more concerned about the civilians here who are potentially going to get hurt. So let me hear. My speed is 7, so to let's see here. I remember. I forgot whether you could. There's a plot point you can spend to basically get a double move but still do a standard.
Yep, run and gun.
Okay, so I'm going to do run and gun. Let me just pull that up there.
I probably should have used a couple more, another Doom Reaver or two, maybe, but whatever.
Okay, so I'm going to first spend a feat point to run and gun, so I can move. 7 times 6 is
42.
42, so I can go up to 84. That gets me to about here. Shoot, I don't have. Trying to think if I have enough line of sight to shoot that Doom Reaver over there.
Actually, let me see something here. Sketch, you might have...
If he has cover, I don't care.
Alright, you sketch?
Yeah.
No, you actually see something.
Oh, what? Something over here?
Oh, there's a Grey Lord Supreme.
Tepriev, the guy he meant, the name he mentioned.
Oh, okay.
Yep, him.
So it was basically he was returning back to that guy. I don't, or the guy that we saw run away.
The guy left. He shouted out. You didn't understand this, but Nick actually heard him basically tell him to basically get rid of any witnesses.
Right. So I see that he's still not gone yet.
Well, this is a different. No, this is a different guy. The guy who left was the guy up here.
Okay.
Tepedev is the guy who was being talked at.
Right.
Oh,
being
got it.
given orders.
Got it. Okay, so can I shoot him with at least?
He's got cover, but yeah.
That's a -2 penalty to the attack. All right. I'm going to do the standard cocktail of attack damage and thunderbolt
Okay.
or thunderbolt. So that's
That should work against him, right, Eric?
Yeah, because you're casting it on the bullet, not the Grey
Yep,
Lord.
that's what I thought.
Not the Doom Reaver.
yeah. I'm casting on the bullet, and the bullet's being shot at the Doom Reaver. So I'm not within Rostov's range, probably. So
No.
No.
Hit.
it's a 15,
That'll hit.
not a crit, but that's okay. And then damage.
Doomers are only are depth 13.
Oh, right. I was thinking they were 14 for some reason.
Well, you
I-
know, 15
Pretty good
hits.
anyway.
I matched on that.
Yeah.
And then the damage is going to be 10, 24.
Oh!
That drops him.
Yeah, that puts a giant hole in the Doom Reaper.
Yeah. In
They,
this
they
case,
quote only have 10 vitality.
yeah. In this case, chances are Madeline would have seen her casting the spell and just shooting at that person. But
Well, yeah, gun mage spells are not subtle.
yeah,
Yeah.
The runes glow around the gun.
yeah, exactly.
There would be a way to make them subtle, but it's it'd be a really weird build.
Yeah, you'd have to be a mage hunter gun mage.
Yeah, that'd be fucking weird.
Gun mage hunter.
All right, and that's it for you, Caliph, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
Rook, you're up.
Though to be fair,
All
sorry.
right. Well, I too am going to run, though I'm not going to run and gun. I
assume you're going to drive the jet.
Yeah, I'm going to drive Lugnut to move up also. He's got the same move as me, so he just moves.
Yeah, so you're going to make him run too. Got it.
Yeah. And, I'm basically moving up there so that when Caliph eventually gets charged, I can take the hit for her.
Right. All right, that is it for Lugnut. Lacera, you're up.
Okay,
So,
first things first. I'm going to jump from this roof to this roof. I assume
Okay.
you're going to want to check.
Yeah, you will need a jump check for that, yeah.
Fortunately, we're going 2 stories down to do that.
Yep.
Alright. I think my jump score is 8. Let me check. Yes, it is.
You should be able to make this fine.
Boing.
Yeah, you're fine.
Does that say 3 or 2? I can't
3.
see it.
You're fine there.
Alright. And from here, because the book isn't helping me in this matter, Convection is a non-property spell, right?
It's not typed, no.
Okay.
It is not a
Yeah.
fire spell, no.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned
It
about.
will say specifically if it does fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to cast Convection at that fire
Yeah,
element.
a fire spell would not do very much to them. It wouldn't
Yeah,
do
exactly.
anything.
Alright, so this is going to be, this is basically just going to be like my Arcane or something. I haven't actually cast an attack
Yeah,
spell
Arcane
before.
you add your Arcane, yep, to the dice roll.
Okay,
Base dice plus Arcane.
okay.
This is why it's good to spend an extra point boosting the attack roll, since you But can focusers boost their spell attack rolls?
Nope. Well, they can, yeah, but they can't.
They can if they have the focus. They just can't.
They can't push past their Arcane.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I will quote unquote boost this if I can with a feat point.
You can't
No.
boost the feat
No,
point.
you got to spend focus or fatigue to do it.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
one extra focus point to boost. You might actually get to boost both attack and damage rolls with it. I don't remember.
You can if you have the focus for it, yes, but I don't know if she does.
I've got 3 total focus, and Convection I think is a
2.
1 cost spell.
Two.
It's a 2.
All the damage spells are 2. The single target damage spells are all basically 2.
Then screw it, because that interferes with the rest of my plans.
Okay.
Alright, so here's hoping. Nope.
Okay, you miss.
Alright, I'm going to spend a I haven't technically done a standard action,
Nope.
have I? Alright, can I turn that into a quick action?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna cast, wait, no. Right, it has a cost too. Shit. I hate you, Convection. Ruin all my plans. Never mind then.
Okay. You done then? Or do you want to shoot your pistol?
I think I have less of a chance of hitting with that.
Right, anyway. It's only got 1 vitality left.
Okay, I have to actually look what that is. Yeah, my pistol score is 4. Okay.
There's a chance you can hit.
You get a boost from me.
Yeah, +1 from him, yeah, from Rostov, so.
Okay. Phew. No.
Wow, you rolled snake eyes.
That was.
There's
that
a
was-
reason I don't use this thing.
Fair enough.
I am bad with it. It is
Alright.
not a horn.
Yep. Alright, that is that. Next up is the large fire elemental. Alright, let's see. Why is that? Oh, I have to recon mind. Copy, paste. There we go. It does its teleport. Its create fire thing, a teleport thing. No, not that. There we go. You, Bamf, Bamf.
You can just teleport into that?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Nifty.
Let's see. No, let me I can target. Send this back also, just so that I can target the tokens in there. I gotta double check my notes on this guy. All right, yeah. All right. Let's see if is he close enough to do what he wants. Barely. All right, excellent. He will throw a firebolt at Caliph. Because she is close enough. Alright, that's right, he gets this, that. Does a 14 hit you, Caliph?
Yes.
Alright, in that case,
Am I what?
you're hit by a firebolt. from the
What's the
torch.
power on that thing?
10.
What's your armor, Keyleth?
My
12.
arm is wait, is it 12 or should it be higher?
Your armor says 12 on your token.
Yeah, I'm just double checking real quick to make sure that's actually correct. 7 plus physique and speed.
No,
would
just
be-
plus physique. So
Armor.
Try to scroll through my character sheet and it's like, yeah, for some reason I had physique and speed in there for some reason, but it's just physique and armor.
Yep.
Okay, then that is 12.
Okay.
all right, I'll take the hit for you then. That means I take a point of damage. Where?
Yep. To your 5.
All right,
To your smarts.
that's okay.
Alright, Tepriev goes.
Oh, that's where he is.
Yep. Caliph, you see him sort of turn off the sides and shout something in Kadoran. Or say something in Kadoran, really.
What's he say?
Basically, something effectively move quickly.
Oh,
He's gonna move up to there.
So in a way, I was right. There is a convention over there.
Let's go do math here. There you go.
oh dear. Oh no.
Ah!
Why?
Well, now I have a target.
And he cast a spell while doing so. Runes flared up, but you're not sure. Unless none of you have Rune Reader, I'm correct, right?
No, at
Nope.
least I don't.
Therefore, you don't know what the spell is.
Not anymore.
I do know a spell's cast, because, like...
Oh,
I-
sure. No. You,
Yeah.
again, not subtle.
Oh, it's not even that. I can sense all magic within 150 feet.
That's fine. Madeline, you're up.
Alright, okay, how does falling impact my move? Like, if I just run off the rooftop, does it actually impede my speed?
It'll slow you down a little bit, yeah.
Hitting the
Alright,
ground hard
Like
might.
dropping. Yeah, the fall isn't so bad. So much as a sudden stop. I mean, it is a 40-foot drop.
Yeah, I mean, although the building she's on is lower. That's only 2 stories.
Oh, okay.
yeah, and I can, because I have jumping as a skill, that's functionally, not an issue.
You can reduce. You have to make a jump check, but you can reduce the damage to effectively none.
Oh, no, I can just fall 18 feet just flat out.
Yeah, but
So-
you'll be fine. Yeah, but
Will it stop my
it'll slow.
movement?
It won't stop your movement, but it'll slow you. It'll. I'll say it knocks off, say 12 feet total,
Okay,
so 2 inches.
so there... 12 feet means I can move up to... Hold on, let me zoom really far in so I can actually get to a 30.
As long as you're really close to it, don't worry too much about the decimal points.
I don't.
I know.
I'm gonna move there, and in I believe it's sheer. I'm going to yell across at Caliph. Interesting magic you have there, sister. Interesting magic.
Now, Caliph will actually respond by
What
saying...
language is that?
Caliph will respond simply by saying, can't talk, need to secure the situation here.
And Rook's like, damn, Boots, speak!
Alright, first
As an
off,
aside, just so you're, the picture there is entirely accurate in how the Jack is armed.
So
And it has a big
axe and a
honking
big
axe.
fist.
Yes, it has a big honking axe and a
It's
big
okay.
fist.
It's okay.
Is that a gun in the middle?
Nope.
No, it's okay. His resolution is low. That means he can't be that much of a threat.
the cloud that big ass fire dude's in,
Yep.
does it provide him with any defenses?
He's got concealment specifically.
Alright, that's
So, how
It's a
much
cloud.
of a-
It's a cloud effect.
How much of a penalty to attack is that?
Defense.
It's plus 2 to his defense, I think.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him with Razor Wind, boost the attack roll.
Okay.
I actually wonder if that would blow the cloud away.
No.
I wish.
No. It'll blow it
If
away
I-
temporarily, and then the fire will create more smoke.
Exactly.
If I use Storm Toss to punch it, will it move it?
The elemental, probably.
I was more questioning the cloud.
You miss anyway.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, no reason not to. I got a crossbow.
Yep.
Shoot at him. Wow.
Wow, that was that. This is twice you've done that.
Well, that's
Maybe-
Madeline's turn.
Spin defeat point. Reload crossbow.
Okay. Rostov, you're up.
Jump is based on physical, right?
Yes. Physique, yep.
Okay. What's my speed anyway?
It should be 36 total.
Okay. I've got to, I guess, roll for that.
Yep.
At least I'm going down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. And then I will try and finish off this goddamn elemental,
Okay.
since I'm the only one who can apparently shoot things besides Caliph. It's okay, guys. I got a +4 modifier on my attack. What the fuck?
Well, Lysera is a melee combatant,
Uh,
and she's
I
a better
have-
and she's a better shot than Rook.
I have
Hey,
the
I can
pistol
totally
strictly
hit the
so
broadside
that
of the
the option
juggernaut.
exists.
all right, it's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if I really wanted to put this pistol to good use, I would hand it to you.
Damn.
Actually, I don't know if I can hit the broadside of a juggernaut.
They are defense 10.
Yeah. Yeah. I can hit the broadside of a juggernaut on a good day if it's holding still.
All right.
Okay. Rook and Lysera, have either of you spent a feat point yet this combat?
I have spent a feat point.
I have
Well, you're not in my range, Skitch. So
I have. I pretty much just ran up and took a hit. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't. I was going to spend a feat point, but then I remembered that I couldn't because my spells cost too much.
all right, it's fine.
All right.
The feat point vanishes. Then I reload.
All right. Fire elementals. All right. This cloud effect goes away.
I
That
got a feat
one's
point back. That's right.
that one stays. The one that the big elemental's in stays. All right. So this parts minus false all fire elementals. There we go. No, can't get that far. That's fine. All right. Wrong thing. I'm just going to move the ones up so I can get them into position here. No double moves. All right. Let's get some more of these out here.
So, just for the sake of clarity, and I think it's blindingly obvious, but just to make certain, this dude over here is a warcaster, yes?
No.
No.
He is a mage, but he's not a warcaster.
He's probably an arcanist.
Okay,
He's-
let me rephrase that. Is he bonded to this thing?
Nope.
No.
He's Jack marshalling it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. That's not a jack that has a warcaster associated with it.
Nope.
Necessarily.
I did not throw it. No, he is a Jack Marshal, not a warcaster.
Yeah.
The other guy might be a warcaster.
That
Well,
guy this guy might just be an arcane mechanic for all we know.
He's a Grey Lord. You'll find out.
Quite possible. Who knows? He's a Grey Lord.
All right, so the small fire elementals have done their thing. Caliph, you're up.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good smoke screen to get that friggin' Doom Reaper into position.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Eric.
I'll show you for besting me at War Machine. I have more units now.
Okay. I'll just side question the Rook. I'll just say to him, "Want me to take care of the elementals, the Doom Reaver there?"
Rook doesn't actually know what a Doom Reaver is, so
Okay.
whatever
Then
you think.
Would I know what a Doom Reaver is or no?
Does anyone know what a Doom Reaver is?
You do,
Well,
Nick.
you do.
Okay, Nick, they are Kador's penal legions, effectively. They are...
Right, I remember reading about this now. Okay.
Yeah, they're the guys armed with the Fellblades, the crazy berserker swords. They hit like Mack trucks on steroids.
Well then, I better kill them before they get close to me.
Oh, sorry, the Doom Reaver should go. I skipped over them.
Right, because
Yeah, because the one that got killed was the camera dude.
Yep, that guy moves up to there.
Yes.
Alright, that guy's gonna come right here.
Oh, hello down there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I moved him the wrong way the first turn.
you took the long way around the building.
Yeah, he should have gone the other way. Well, the field of battle went a direction.
Yeah, because we were still over here.
I made a mistake.
That's
That's the mistake I made. I should have sent him the other direction. All right, now Caleb, your turn. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, their swords. You remember the weird face designs I mentioned on the staff? Yeah, their swords are covered in those too.
It's great.
Actually, I need to check something here. Eric, what's the range on Abomination? Do you remember?
I think it's 3 inches.
Okay, good. Your guys are fine then.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yeah, Abomination is 3 inches.
Okay, good. I say for no particular reason.
No, no
I'm-
reason
I'm-
at all. Why would?
Obviously.
I have no idea why you would talk about that. What I'm going to do is move here.
Okay.
So I have line of sight to. So I basically have a line of fire to this guy that has only one thing shrouding it.
Yep. You can actually see him. Yes.
And I'm going to do another triple stack on him.
Okay.
In fact, I'll probably twin fist this, but we'll see how the first shot does. So this is a 18.
That'll hit.
So even with -5, that would hit.
Yep.
So 3. 20.
Oh!
Ow.
Nice.
That's ouchies.
All right.
Is that? And also he's pushed back by up to D3 inches, I believe.
So roll the knockback. I gotta look up.
He's pushed back 12 feet
Okay.
backwards out of his little aura.
Okay, I'll do that in 1 second. All right. It is hurt, but not dropped.
I suspected as such. Yep. More or less like that. Yep. And then I will
I have to push out of the way.
let's see here. I'm thinking of, for the heck of it, see how far is he away from me?
You can't see the Doom Reaver right now. The cloud effect's in the way.
Yeah. I'm going to, what I'm thinking about doing is my pistol, repeat pistol can still hit it, So I'm going to shoot in the same direction I shot in prior with the
regular pistol.
That's a 17.
That'll still hit.
Okay.
The big elemental's defense isn't that great.
Drop highest, and then 10.
Yep.
Oh, 6 drop highest. No, 3 drop highest. That's still 17.
Oh, yeah, 3 drop
That's
highest.
gotta
17.
do it.
Yeah, that drops it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It does explode, but nothing is in the area.
Well, nothing not to be affected by fire.
Right.
The small fire elementals are bathed in flame, and all because
yeah, and the Doom Reaver's out of range, right?
Yep.
the small fire elementals are all bathed in flame and become medium fire elementals.
No.
Good.
All the explosion.
At which
fuses
point,
them-
everyone just looks at Caliph and is like, "Good job."
they fuse together into a gargantuan one.
Rook, you're up.
At that point, I was gonna say, at that point, Caleb looks over to Madeline, and then greets and then introduces her name to her. It's like
No.
In
I
which
can't do
language?
That would also be dumb.
Iosin.
All right.
That's how you in Shire. That is. That's what you introduce yourself in to her.
I see what you're doing, Eric. Smart.
I like this whole strategy of have the super bullet one go forward, kill something, and then Rook comes in and is like, and now I shield you.
All right, that's Rook and Lugnut.
Because if I were a Doom Reaper, I'd go after the one shooting the fuck out of everyone.
Yeah.
What? No!
Yeah, it's not like Caliph is the only one that we know of that could actually breach 20 damage.
No, I could.
I can.
Rook could.
Rook can.
I can, yeah.
Remember, Rook,
I hate you
Especially
all.
on a charge.
Yeah, I mean, Caleb just
Armor cracking is what Rook does.
Caleb just does it at range with the magic gun.
I just have a 13 power gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to step over here and I'm going to
Cast Aura of Protection much later than I should have.
All right.
and not really much I can do here. Actually, wait. Let me check something. Not that.
Rules clarification because I don't remember it. I
Okay.
can use Boundless Charge on myself right now, and I just automatically charge regardless of the fact that I already moved, right?
No, the spell?
No, you have to.
It has to be before I move.
Next time you move, you can charge super far.
Ah, okay.
You could move back and cast Boundless Charge, and then jump that Doom Reaper.
Yeah, okay, well, minor edit. Just
That's
do
fine.
the Aura thing, the Aura dance over here. And, yeah, Boundless Charge.
Oh!
I don't know if Mecha will allow it from here or something.
Give me a jump check, and I might give it to you on just sheer awesomeness.
Yeah, again, it's the diving headbutt. You're doing a dive from the what is it? What's a wrestling move we could call this?
Oh my god! From the forklift pallet all the way to Kane in the ring!
It's a diving headbutt, honestly. I mean,
It's a diving headbutt, yeah.
I didn't roll so great.
People
that's
do-
enough.
You still have a +8.
Yeah, but it's
so
Boundless Charge. So
You have boundless charge on top of that. Go for it.
Okay. Woo!
All right.
well, you're not on top of them
Right.
unless you really, really want to get friendly.
She is if she makes the pin afterward. But everyone kicks out of the diving headbutt, so it's meaningless anyway.
Oh, dear. Okay, so, do you want me to do anything special with this? And I am actually going to do this as a horn attack, not a sword attack.
Okay, just make your attack roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Eric, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
On Abomination, do you have to make the check when you enter it, or is it at the start of your turn?
When you enter it, actually.
Okay, so I'll give you the attack, the headbutt thing because you're diving in, but you're gonna have to make a check afterwards.
Okay.
That's fair.
Oh, jeez.
But you don't realize exactly how awful things are until you've actually already headbutted him. That
Well, I
hits.
hit.
Roll damage. It's
Since
boosted,
I'm doing this with the aid of gravity, am I boosting this?
You're charging, so it's boosted.
You're charging, so it's a boosted attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
roll it.
Okay, so 3... 25. Okay. If I recall correctly. Yeah, power 8. Well, I hit.
Yeah,
Do some
did a
damage.
point.
He takes a point of damage.
Yep.
All right. Word. I need a willpower check from you
Oh, goody.
because this is unnaturally terrifying.
Where's my willpower? There it is. 13.
Uh-oh.
What's your willpower?
My will is 9.
9. All right. That's not good.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm feeding this.
Go for it. Reroll it.
Decidedly better.
No.
17. That should be enough. I'm gonna check something in here. See if it's in here. Might not be in here actually. Oh, look, it's in the, I think it's in the other book. I'm gonna see because it works. It might work a little bit differently in the tabletop, in the role-playing game than it does in the tabletop. So
Yeah, it does. There's a difficulty for the
yeah, and that's in the it's in the God's Kingdoms, and
Yeah.
it's not in this
I've
book
got-
because that's for the Doom Reaver's in the other book. Duh.
I've got it with an arm's reach. Hold on.
I've got the PDF right here, so.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Page 181.
Transparency. We all know Eric knows as much about this system as any GM possibly could.
Though if Eric was GMing this, everyone would die a few times more.
All right, so it has terror.
Terror is the character's willpower plus 4.
Yep. So the 17 beats it. The 13 would not have. So you don't have to run in terror.
Cool.
You are still freaked the fuck out.
I have one of these things.
Yes, these things are it's wrong, just wrong.
Sorry, say it's like
Well, then I'm going to take my free headbutt and hit it again.
I thought that's what you
dodge.
did.
You missed. Okay,
use the extra attack.
Yep.
She gets
So-
an extra attack.
that's it. That's your turn. Then I take it.
Yep.
All right.
I was hoping for a crit on the first horn attack so that I could knock it down.
Right. All right. He orders the Juggernaut to advance again.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
Oh God!
At least
Why
it's
do
slow.
I keep
Yeah.
wanting to move in that direction?
I'm just gonna do math here. So it is.
Oh boy.
Fortunately,
Can
you
you
guys, yes, it is slow.
Quick question to remind me: can you move through allied tokens bases?
Yes. You just cannot
Okay.
end your move. You cannot end your move
Within-
On
within
an
their
ally.
base. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna end my move inside Lognut. That'd be weird.
Actually, he's gonna.
I kill him.
And I hope you
take-
buy him dinner first.
No, I'd break him apart and wear him like armor,
There we go.
like that one episode of Megas XLR.
It's almost like he's taking cover behind his Juggernaut.
Yeah. You ruined my plan before I could even think about it.
He's like, I know there's a sniper out there somewhere.
I keep on hearing loud bangs and things are exploding, so...
So I'm gonna take cover behind my gigantic death robot. All right, Madeline, you're up.
All right, let's see here.
As I said, you can move through the fire, the clouds.
Yeah,
I don't
you
recommend it. You just take a power pill fire hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here.
Uh huh.
Oh god. That Juggernaut actually hit you, you'd be dead.
It's got strength 12, yeah.
And then it's got its axe. Yeah, its punch damage is power 12.
All right. All right.
Punch
My
damage is
front arc
power
is
14
perfect for
actually
this.
because it's an armored fist.
Oh, you're
I
right.
need an AoE 5, a 5-inch AoE.
I can give you that. Give me a second.
Oh, you're doing one of these, aren't you?
Oh, that could mean anything.
Exactly.
Bang. Where do you want it?
Dead center of all the fire elementals.
You can't see them.
I don't need to see them. It's in my control range.
You won't be able to see where the thing is starting. Does that matter?
What spell are you
Place a
casting?
5-inch AoE. Wind blast. Place a 5-inch AoE anywhere completely in the. Oh, completely. Shit.
Yeah, it's got to be completely within your control range.
Yeah. Can I just? Let me see here.
You can put it in between one of the Doom Reavers and some of the fire elementals.
Your control is so.
My control moves out to 6 inches, 36.
So yeah, you can drop it right in front of Fire Elemental 5.
Never mind
That's the edge. So you basically
Never mind
make it
that. I
about
fucked
there.
up. I fucked the math up on that. Never mind that spell.
Okay. We'll have the template out here just in case.
Yeah. Instead, I'm going to cast Storm Toss, boosted attack rolls at the Juggernaut here.
Okay. Let me double check the rules in Storm Toss. I'll just read it myself. Don't have to. You don't
No. What I was gonna say is, hold on. Let me double check the rules on what I can boost.
You can boost the attack and the damage roll for that spell, I believe.
Yes.
It doesn't do damage.
Okay, you can boost the attack still.
You
I
can-
am boosting the attack because otherwise I don't have a chance to hit. I hit plus fucking 3.
And otherwise, you can increase the range.
Yeah, I've looked. I don't get anything for it. Oh, hell yeah.
All right, you hit the Juggernaut.
That's a crit.
Pushed! Ooh, and I get, Sketch is right, I get a feat point back.
Good.
And he's pushed 3 inches away from me.
Is it 3 or is it D3?
D3. You're right. Nope, just straight 3
Okay.
inches.
3 inches? All right. So,
Because it was a crit.
Nah,
No, it's just the way it's written. It's just
okay, you push it back to about there.
Hello.
Now all I have to do is move forward so there isn't a building in the way.
Oh, okay. Next, I'm going to shoot that Let me check the range again. Ooh, that's in my extreme range. What's the rules on that?
-5. The Doom Reaver you can see is in melee combat with Lysair.
Oh, yeah, and that's another
That's
thing.
another -4.
because
Yeah, never mind that. I'm gonna... I shoot the Grey Lord.
Okay. As an aside, just so you
The
know,
Grey Lord's going to have coverage.
he's got cover. Yes. Also, he has Iron Flesh up.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Really hard.
I'm
to-
a
+3 armor. It's plus 3 armor, +3 defense.
Arcane Assassin.
Oh, she gets to ignore the +3 from Iron Flesh.
Okay, roll for it.
I'm a
Still
mage hunter.
defense armor.
Arcane Assassin ignores armor and defense benefits.
Well, unfortunately, you missed because of the cover.
You want to spend a few points to reroll, you can. For the attack roll.
No, I'm gonna spend a feat point. Yes, I will spend a feat point to reroll.
Okay.
If you get a slightly better outcome.
You still miss.
Exact same thing.
Same result. Different dice. The dice are different numbers, at least.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you rolled a dead average both times, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wait,
That's your
I
turn.
had to spend another feat point to do that too.
What was it?
Wait,
Do
no,
what?
no. I'll spend another feat point and
How many
cast.
feat points have you spent? That's 4.
I had.
She got one back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Razor Wind.
Okay. You're out of feat points now.
I know. but I'm not out of fatigue points.
So you're gonna boost the attack and damage for that?
I'm gonna boost. Yes.
Does Arcane Assassin work on magic attacks or just ranged to melee?
Okay, I have to.
I have the page pulled up here real quick. It just make it attacks period, so it's all attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let me go back to double checking what I gotta do because I just went way over my fatigue limit.
You don't have to make your fatigue check until after you resolve the spell.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Well, okay.
yeah. So,
You miss. Okay, how much over? How much? Oh, you
At
rolled
least
that
you
roll.
crit.
Hold on.
So you know what you have to do too is does that beat the amount of fatigue your total fatigue right now?
Yes.
Okay, you're fine then.
Oh, thank goodness.
If you roll underneath your fatigue, then that's a problem.
Then
Yeah.
you cannot basically all your upkeep spells drop and you cannot cast spells the next turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Rostov.
I rolled doubles. Do I get a speed point back?
No.
No, you have to
It
succeed.
has to be a critical success.
Alright, I'm going to spend a feat point to run and gun. I'm
Okay.
going to move up to here.
Getting everybody into command range now.
Yep. And I'm going to take a shot at Tepriev.
Tepriev.
Great guy.
Here we go.
Remember, he is currently defense 16.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh, because he's
He's of a spell.
I subtracted the wrong thing. Right.
His spiral. Right.
Ah, fucking hell!
Yeah,
My
He is
lottery roll,
Captain
I don't know.
Dodgy Pants.
You can spend a feat to reroll. Yes.
Doing that.
Beat the average.
Yay!
All right, there
You
you
hit.
go.
Roll damage.
Alright, this is gonna be better.
This will hurt.
Fuck you!
Ow!
Motherfucker.
Oof.
That is bad. That hurts him a lot. He will spend his speed point to dodge that and have the damage after armor.
Okay.
That
Got him on
is
the run.
his speed point, but
Yeah, that's 4 points.
So he's down to 6. Ow. All right. Small fire elementals.
I know what they're gonna do,
Cloud effects go away.
and then they get replaced again.
Not necessarily.
No, they want the charge lane open for the Doom River.
Some of them are going to get replaced.
So do you like bowling?
All right, so they're going to move
Oh,
up a
dear.
bit. These guys are going to all move up.
If anything, you getting critically injured would be a great pretense to take you into the base.
You're Alice. You're also outside of my shield guard range, so I can't take the hit for you if you get hit.
I have no idea what you're talking about. All right. So,
And that's not the best news. The
It's
best
like-
news,
The best news is that I have 5 backup characters at the least ready to use.
all right.
come
well,
on.
small fire elementals are going to open up with some spells here. Small fire elemental 3 is going to fire a firebolt at Caliph.
I'll tell you, it feels really good to be 3 stories up in the air right now.
All
All
right.
right.
Bring it.
5.
Oh yeah, that is a free.
Misses
Miss.
you.
You forgot to change your facing there, Nick.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He shoots Caliph by accident. Just like,
All right. Number 5 is going to shoot at Rook. That hits
barely.
Rook.
Fuck, he hit me.
Doesn't hurt you.
It lit a cigar at least.
Elemental 6 and 4 are going to toss up some.
Force us out.
Yep.
It's only if you enter or end your turn in there, right?
Yes, correct.
Yep.
No problem.
Doom Reaver.
Hello.
Actually, where am I going to put that as a question?
Bring it.
Slide that back a little bit for reasons.
Oh, cute.
Oh wait, it's got fucking reach too.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Oh, fuck off.
Doom Reapers are scary motherfuckers.
Yes, they are.
This is why you need to learn to shoot guns.
I use
I
a
don't-
crossbow.
All right,
I don't-
so he is charged.
Guns!
Peter.
Yeah,
Who's getting charged?
you are actually. I was just seeing if I could get both Eric in there too, but I can't. I can only get you and Lugnut.
Bring it.
Poor Lugnut.
Yeah. Well, he won't get to smite at Lugnut unless he drops Alice. All right. This is going to. So, all right, and they are mat 7.
That's a hit.
hits.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
It's a crit.
Yeah,
Crit
this-
doesn't matter, but this is gonna suck.
sorry, Alice. You're going to want to heroic dodge this. Unless
I
you're out
don't
of
have any feet points.
Oh dear God.
Good thing you spent them all on things you didn't hit.
Oh, it rolled like crap.
That's not too bad.
So this is dice plus.
You're
3.
down to 1 health.
All right. Well.
Roll the number so I know which 1 health I have left. Is that perchance elemental damage?
No.
Fuck.
3.
Holy crap! He just rolled over you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 1 point of physique.
Oh my God! I almost dropped you in one hit. I'm so sorry.
That was a below average roll too.
Yes.
Now that I'm in, and if everyone's in my command range, I'm going to shout out, "Don't let them hit you! That would be bad!"
Doom Reaper 2 attacks Lacer.
Case in point.
Okay.
I am shouting. I am probably yelling the filthiest words in sheer possible.
Something
I haven't.
else to be noted.
Well, okay. My stance is this: I could either deal with the Doom Reaver or try to take down the Grey Lord in a huge fell swoop, or I could shoot both of them. Actually, I can shoot
Well-
both of them. Actually,
First, we gotta deal with the Doom Reavers hitting Lacer.
yep.
Peter, that
Let's
is
minimize the
beautiful
number of
placement.
Doom Reavers. They're kind of really mobile and hit like trains.
Yes.
Yes, but
At least the big thing is slow.
All right. There you go.
Sarah, you just took 24.
You might want to rogue dodge that if you can.
Oh, that was against me?
Yeah, that's against
Yeah.
you.
That wasn't. Yeah.
The previous roll was a hit on your defense.
Okay. Going to feet point that down.
Yep.
So my armor
Don't
is
you have
actually.
the aura up?
Yes, I do. Shut up. I was getting to that. My armor is actually 13 at the moment. So that's 9 damage, drops it down to 5, so I still have 1 point of force field left.
Okay.
Oh, I thought the.
Something I should point out is Abomination.
Yeah.
Where everyone
Seriously.
on.
Oh yeah, you guys back there.
That
Yeah.
was beautiful placement. That seriously, you got all of us.
okay.
Yeah. So on your turns,
you
you have
not-
to make willpower checks. DC, I think 16. Yeah.
Actually, I think the Caliph.
I'm
No.
not in line of sight of it.
It's not a line of sight thing. It's an unnatural aura type thing.
Caliph
Yeah.
is actually outside
No,
his
she's
range.
just outside it.
Is she?
Yeah,
And
she's
it's, only
like
when
she's,
it's only when I start my turn inside of it,
Yes.
or okay.
or,
Then
if
I
you,
know what
or
I'm
when
doing.
you or when you enter.
Okay. What is my willpower score here? 9. All right.
I'll
This is
take
what
the
I-
Doom
this is-
Reaper,
this-
'cause I'm
What is the range on that? Because I can't. Figure
It's 18 feet.
18 feet.
18 feet.
18 feet. Okay.
So if you were to stick to like the wall, you could like skirt around it and get line of sight on it.
What I could do is basically this, and basically I'll do run and gun, so I get double my
Hey,
movement.
dead woman, be my shield.
I'm
well,
not dead.
Yeah.
Move here,
I'm
and
fucking
then
close, but I'm not dead.
I'm going to then spend the second feat point to twin fist this, and first shoot the Doom Reaver with my regular pistol to see how much damage I do on it.
Okay.
So
I can take the Doom River. Go after the
I'm trying. I hit it. I'm seeing if I could do anything effective to it.
Well, actually, getting rid of that before the abomination screws everybody else over.
Oh
Yeah, okay.
shoot! Man, the damage. Yeah, damage was
Bounces.
ineffective. All right.
So yes, the bullet slams into it. It seems to completely and utterly ignore the damage you do to it.
Yeah. Okay. I could take care of it so that Rook is freed up from the abomination, or shoot the Grey Lord.
Well, here's my question: is knocking out the Grey Lord going to decommission this?
Not exactly. It'll make it less effective.
Make it a lot less effective.
Kill this fucker.
Okay. I'm going to do the regular cocktail mix of all three just for the
Right.
hell of it. I crit to get my feet point back, 1 feet point back,
All right, yep.
Sweet.
and do 20.
Wow.
So it basically flies against
that's
the
a
wall
roll.
and dies. Exactly.
Okay.
And now I'm back to full feet points again. This is why I love playing a gun mage. 28 damage, and my max is 29.
Rook, you're up. You have to make your abomination test.
Nope, it's dead.
I would say Kalith just sort of, at this point, Kalith is also checking on Madeline to see how she's doing after that. Pretty bad, probably.
Alive, technically.
Yeah, unfortunately, my facing is
Where's
still
my
fine.
arm and my
Okay,
leg?
I'm going to spend a feat point to Vendetta, Small Elemental 4.
Okay.
Use my quick action to tell Lugnut to charge, and then charge Small Elemental 4.
Okay.
Oh, look, they're all engaged.
Yeah. All right. What's Ludnut doing?
And Lugnut's going to charge 6.
Okay.
Oh, that's the thing. Go back there, you.
Yeah. Let me send that to the back.
Yeah, just because at this point it's not even a point anymore.
There you go.
No.
Go.
Ah.
You can move Ludnut now.
There. All right. Three dice plus. Am I within Rostov's? Probably not.
No.
No.
Oh, I hit.
Yeah, you do. So extra die dropped the lowest, but you're also
But I'm also mighty
so
and charming.
five dice might
Five dice.
five dice dropped the lowest.
From the highest.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
Lugnut's probably not going to hit 6, but I'll roll for him.
All right.
I like that. 5d6 drop high.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
misses.
he missed considerably. But they're all engaged now.
Yes, they are. All right, Lucera, you're up.
Okay,
You forgot to change the facing of the Doom Reaver, and this is actually important this
No, the
time.
Doom Reaver. Yeah, this. Yeah.
Lestare stabs him while he.
Yeah, he just swung blindly behind and hit her.
He's that good.
They turned around and he like swung at, and he didn't swing at me. He just swung the sword from back behind his head and clipped my force field. All right. Remind me what Rostov's command range is again.
48.
We're still in it right now.
Yeah, you're in.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're in it.
They're just inside of it.
Just barely, like literally 48. Okay, I guess I'm not repositioning then. Yeah, statistically, this guy's got me pretty one-upped. This year, this guy is speed 7. How far is that going to carry him?
Pretty far.
42.
I may have
Okay.
made him attack.
But these fuckers have reach. This guy would be able to hit Caliph if I move.
And don't forget, if you leave, he gets a free strike also.
Yeah, unless you.
Unless you spend a feat
Feed point to parry. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you do get two.
I'm kind of running critically short on feat points.
Yeah, I
And
would
with,
say.
and with the trains these fuckers are wielding, I don't feel like wasting them willy-nilly.
Right.
I mean, your attack should still.
Wait, I just remembered something. Mecha, remind me what the rules for a knockdown check are.
To knock down?
You mean knockout?
Knock out, yes. Excuse me.
For weapons that can do it,
Horns.
yeah, fine.
They get a +2 to it.
You have minus penalty. You get a -1 penalty to the attack roll, and then they must make a willpower check equal to your strength +7.
+2 more for your.
+2 more for your horns, right? So it's a strength +9 check, but you have a -1 to your attack roll to hit him.
Okay, so I'd be rolling based off of an 8, and I'd have to beat a 16.
Of 16, their defense is 13.
Oh, I just have to hit their defense. I thought I had to
They
hit...
make a willpower check to not be knocked out. That's what the.
Right.
I see. Screw it. I'm going to headbutt him and try and knock his ass out.
Okay.
Alright, so that's an 8. Bam!
You hit.
Now what?
That's a good question.
What is what is the guy called again? Doom Reaper.
Yes.
I'm just trying to think about certain special rules they've got, whether they'll actually interact or not. Oh, word! You had to make an abomination check again.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. Another willpower
Okay.
check.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, you are feared. Fortunately, it's not that bad yet. It works differently than it does in the table. You don't automatically flee. You are, I forget what the term is.
Creepified.
I think I just passed that section, and I think it's anxiety.
It is. I'm trying to look at the rule for it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I have anxiety.
Page
What does that
224.
mean?
All right.
Do I need to see a psychologist?
Anxiety. You. Okay. While you are your initial fear roll, you are suffering from anxiety. You get +1 strength at -1 on all skill rolls, including attacks. You can intentionally move towards the terror-causing site or an entity with the terror ability, but you're already there, so whatever.
Okay. So I get +1 to damage, but I get a -1 to hit, so that's actually a 16 then?
Still hits,
You still hit, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
but he has a 19 willpower check to make, which is
Yeah.
Rather ridiculous.
It's hard, but they are getting some bonuses. Why am I typing that? I've got a die roller for this. All right.
Habit.
Pretty much. All right. Nope, you knock him out.
Yes! So does then this guy count as prone and I can auto down him?
Yeah, oh yeah. You can auto hit him. You
Okay.
automatically hit melee attacks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of grind him against the ground with my horns.
you may not
That's
kill him,
filthy.
but yeah. Yeah, it's I don't think I'm not sure if there's a coup de grace rule per se in that case.
There isn't.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
No,
out
it's
of
just
the.
Well, I can't... I've already... I can only do the extra attack with my horns, so...
Once.
Yes.
You've done your extra. You've done your free attack with the horns. You can swing your sword at him though.
I thought I could only do that after I...
No, you just get an extra attack during your turn, which is with your horns. You can do it either before or after.
Okay. Alright. Alright. I will make with the sword then.
Yep.
And so
Because he
the
can't
full
actually recover from being unconscious because the
Yes, he
willpower
can.
check to wake up is only 14.
Yep.
damage. Okay.
That'll hit.
Chipping.
You auto
that's
hit,
That's
so-
damage. That's
that's
damage. Yeah. So that's another point on him.
I'm barely chipping away at this guy. Oh, wait. This guy's on his ass now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get any bonuses to damage on people who are knocked down.
Nope.
No, I was going to think this guy is unconscious and he's going to stay that way.
No, he's
so
not.
He's not going to hit me if I run.
He won't hit you if you run. That's true.
You can leave if you'd like.
Yeah, I kind of want to like retcon and take that attack away. And,
You wouldn't be able to attack anyways after you move. You can't
Yeah.
break up your attack action with movement.
I
Right.
see. Okay. All right. Whatever. That's
So you
fine. I can't freaking hurt this guy. Whatever. It's like playing. Fuck. Leave.
I'd rather you just be here so that I'm in front of you, but unless you're
I'm keeping
defense.
big smashy smash thing from getting up to you. Rook's over there.
That's actually yeah. I was thinking I made a tactical error in engaging the fire elementals because, yeah, the Jugger's gonna make sad pandas out of all of you.
All right. Well, it is Tepriev's turn. Oh, I forgot to bring the spray template over.
Oh right, frostbite.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You know, having all these tools beforehand would give me more foresight into what I should be doing strategically. Like, not lining up in a line.
Well, we don't know what they do. Well, I do, but that's totally player knowledge, so I can't pass it around.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know what they do because I haven't dealt with him that much with Kidorian military.
All right. So he's going to order.
I have.
So he's going to order the Juggernaut to do something.
Which just says Rostov's an asshole.
No, it means that you guys are running around with your heads chopped off, and I'm up on the rooftop telling you all to stop being idiots.
Cool, whatever.
My armor is effectively 15 currently, so hooray for that.
Hallelujah! He's not attacking me!
Well, his option is to go down. If he wanted to do that, he'd have to come down here. And if the Doom River wakes up and decides to charge, the Doom River might charge him instead.
Oh, that'd be great.
They're kind of not very easy to control. Rostov, you're safe because you can't angle it up and hit the two on the ground, so...
Yay!
So, alright, so it's an attack roll against each of you.
Well, here's the good news, Skitch. You're in my aura of protection, so +2 to your armor.
Sounds good.
Another reason I moved over here.
Hang on a second, I gotta double
Thank you for that then. Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to check.
I may not have the area denial that Rook has, but I can at least contribute to the group
And
defense.
he's going to boost this. The attack roll on this.
Of course he's
you
going
fucker.
to.
It's a spell.
Of course he could do that. Anyway,
And he has Combat Caster because he's a jerk.
of course he's a jerk. He's Kidoran. And he
Misses
misses.
Skitch!
Yes!
Because he rolled... Oh my god, he rolled like crap.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what was that thing you said about Kate Orans? What?
Yeah, yeah, he
I
missed
just like-
because he's Kidoran.
I have my rifle.
I just want to say, holy shit,
Yeah.
that's a high arcane score.
Oh my god, 2 1s and 2 2s.
Yeah. And, of course, he hits Lacer.
Of course he does. Well, I'm basically standing in front of Kayla, so it's no surprise.
Alright. Yeah,
I'll
he's got...
move the spray template to the back. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. And he is going to boost the damage, because of course he is.
Because he's an asshole.
Because he's got 5 fucking arcane.
Yep.
God damn.
Yeah, he's gonna die. That's
Wow, he rolled crap damage, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 damage.
you could heroic dodge this, but I think
I'm considering, what he's got as a backup plan.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'd say
4.
yeah, take the 4.
That's going to knock out my force field, and it's going to deal 3 damage to me. Note
Right.
that I still don't know how the life spiral works.
So you hit your number 4.
So yeah, so basically you start on the 4th branch, you apply damage from there to the center. Then if you still have extra points left, you go to 5, and then 6, and then
Unless
1.
I actually see it in action, I'm not going to get it. I've read over the shit. I don't get it.
I need to see where I need to see where your life spiral is, and I can tell you how it applies.
Okay,
my life
But we
spiral,
can move on.
physical, 3 agility, 3 intelligence.
No, the life spiral is not that. The life spiral is how those numbers are allocated in the branches.
I don't know.
Okay, the spiral's on on the bottom of your the first page of your character.
She has a
sheet.
she has a text-based character sheet, so
Oh, well,
I need to see
okay.
how it's allocated on that.
I don't even have that on there. I have a different sheet for that Mecha gave me, and I don't understand it.
Oh, then we can deal with that later.
Okay, hang
3
on a second.
being
Here, have
4
fun with it.
being 4 means that it's almost impossible for.
Like, I know that means that it's going to start off hitting my agility.
Yeah, Hang on one second.
Right.
Let me get my. I'm gonna work something up here. Where's my freaking erg? Gotta find the right program.
How many? Your agility is what?
3.
3. Okay, so that means you got either 1 or 2 in that branch, which means that your intelligence is either going to go down by 1 or 2.
So, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I've got an idea. I've got a cunning plan. Let me get paint open here. I'm gonna draw an example here,
Okay.
Yeah.
so I can import it into the map tool just so it's easy to see here. All right, so Word, you said you're so you've got what is your
633.
633?
Mhm.
All right. All right, so that's that.
Can I crash during that file transfer for me?
Hmm.
There was a file transfer made, and it caused my Skype to crash.
Not bad.
I just looked through an email from Crunchyroll, and it's advertising T-shirts for free. And isn't that seems like backwards logic to me?
What do you have to do in order to get the T-shirt?
Oh, just pay money. It's just like free's notable for the characters mostly not wearing T-shirts.
Oh, free the anime. Okay, I know. What you're
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wrong
like
card.
yeah.
Are they like all nudists or something?
No, it's a swimming club.
Ah.
So it's like
It's basically every ecchi anime except with guys instead of chicks.
Yeah, it's a very, very equal opportunist. So
equal. It's still fan service heavy.
So that's what that lady on my Twitter feed's been making pictures of. Or posting pictures of.
Okay, but
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I looked at that and I was like, a T-shirt. It's free. Shouldn't you be selling other things than shirts? Of that?
chances are, with a roll of 4, there's no stat that would be knocked down.
Right. But I want to get this up so we can actually we can see it in action.
And understand how it works and
Yep.
yeah. Live, people. Fuck it, we do it live.
Come on, really? I hate that so much.
Fuck you, we do it live.
No,
guys, come on.
what the hell is your problem?
All right. Bang.
That'd be a hell of a live
Bad
stream.
boundaries of humor.
Yeah.
Not big enough. Well, actually, big enough if we zoom in.
Yep.
So here's an
Okay.
example. Zoom in a bit.
Ah, where'd it go? There it is.
All right. So the way it works is so. All right, Word. You in this case, I rolled a 4, right?
Yep, so we
So-
start over here.
We start there. There's nothing there, so you'd move in, down. That's done. Then over to here, in, down, etc.
Right. Right.
And then
So
if you ran out of 6, it'd go over to here, down like that, then over to 2, then over to 3, etc. That's how that works.
Okay, so then this falls in like a Tetris brick.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got one agi and
so you
I'm
basically you
down
mark
to one
you-
agi and 2 ant.
No, so the way it work Word is I rolled a 4, so
Oh.
you mark up no box there, so you don't mark off those 2 boxes, and you took 4 damage.
3 damage.
I had one force field left, so I only take 3 to myself.
Okay, so it'd be these 2 boxes and this box, leaving you
Right.
these 2, that one, and all your physique.
Yep. So you take. There's no effect of the damage other than you've taken damage.
Yes, if you lose an entire branch, you have to suffer penalties. But
Like
Right.
seeing that and like I understand how this works now.
Yep.
So
and that's why I did that.
Yep. All right. So. Okay.
like I didn't realize that there was actually a point to having like the 3 or 4 matter within the sphere. I didn't realize that actually mattered.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's a big deal.
I see
You
that
usually want even numbers rolled up as opposed to odd numbers. Usually.
You want more. More is better. No
Yes.
matter what. More is more.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
not
my
sure.
face and my legs.
Yep. Alright, so there we go. That is his turn. Since he used a quick action to drive the Jack and a quick action to cast a spell. The Jack will... let me see. Double check.
Stand there and make cookies.
Nope. Nope.
Shoot a rocket fist at Rostov.
Look like
Hi
a
there.
princess.
Gonna go give Lysair a hug.
Yes. The order he gave was boosted attack rolls.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least it
Great.
didn't charge.
At least it didn't boost the damage roll.
Well, he didn't order to charge.
Doesn't need to boost the damage
Doesn't
roll.
need to.
All right. At the axe. I'm sorry. Word.
Ah!
Hang on a
I'm
second.
gonna back up
Its
the.
mass is 6. So 3 dice.
Yeah, I definitely made a tactical error in engaging the fire elementals.
Oh god, I missed! Yes! Yes! Yes!
I'm rolling like crap.
Wow,
No!
that could have been
Yes.
so bad.
All right. Well, then
That was a miss by 3.
and then it punches.
No, that
Wait,
was
what?
Those 2 attacks.
Yeah, it gets swing attack and punch.
The axe was more threatening than the punch is.
Yes.
Two attacks. Oh goody. It's like me, just really big and horrifying.
Okay. And it misses!
Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh wow.
Cue, no, now it's time to cue the Price is Right theme in the background.
Bum-ba-dum, bum.
No, the other one, the happy one for Lysair. It's like,
No. At this point, the entire cast breaks out in hammer pants.
what?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no, I'm in a...
Can't do this. All right, Madeline, you're up.
I use a quick action to load my crossbow. I shoot Mr. Happy Pants with his fucking spell casting.
Perfectly reasonable.
You miss.
Because I have crippled agility and intelligence.
And we have no feet.
Yeah, the crippled agility means she has -2 to attack rolls. The crippled intelligence means she has -2 defense.
You might want to... Yeah. Bye!
Like, okay, I'm out of ammo. Good luck.
Kathunk! Right.
Zoinks and away.
Rostov.
I'm gonna take aim at the sorcerer and I'm gonna shoot him in the fucking head.
You're damn right you are. I can't hold this thing off forever.
Okay, as I take aim, I'm going to shout down to him in Gadoran. You killed my comrade. People like you are why I left our country. And I'm gonna shoot him. And I'm gonna hit him.
You hit him exactly. Well done. Oh, you hit him by
No,
one.
I hit him by more than...
You hit him by one exactly. You hit him by one, yeah.
So, okay. And, let's see. Power 13. Come on. Big numbers. There we go.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Asterisk. He's got 6 left. You can add out a feat point now, Nick, if you'd like.
I will give one to... I think Lysair's out.
Flares out. And
I have one.
Let's see.
I'm-
one.
Madeline.
She's out.
Yeah.
You're out of combat.
Well, she's in range of you, but she could use a feat point to heal.
And I'm not out
I
of
think
combat
I need to
yet.
heal
You're
a
not-
little more.
you're
I've
not-
got a
you're not-
juggernaut in my face.
you're not a member of my party, and you're not in combat. I'm giving it to Lysair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's a legitimate explanation, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not a member yet.
Is that Jack
Yeah.
still functional?
The Jack is still running, yes, because that is not. He is not a warcaster.
Right. Just
And
wanted
I
to
will
double check.
and I will reload. So that's my turn.
Yes, if he was a warcaster, the Jack would now shut down.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
It
'cause I
also
was
would have been
hoping
much
that
more
would be the
effective.
case.
Yes, the Jack would also be much more terrifying, but
Lysair will be dead now.
Oh,
well, no, it missed
So
both
what's-
times.
So does the Doom Reaver wake up? Is the question.
It's not the Doomer's turn; it's the small fire elemental's turn.
Oh, that's right. They still are here.
But fortunately, they're all engaged.
All right. Right. So, attacking Rook.
That's a hit.
I think they're melee attacks.
Yeah, I'm only defense 9. My defense is ass.
Okay. Their damage is not very good in melee. They're much more damaging at range.
Fiery fist.
Yeah,
Blink.
that bounces.
No damage.
Number 5 will attack you also.
Also a hit.
Hits. Love one of these guys to crit, just for the hilarity of it. And then the last one will get into melee range of
Lugnut.
Lugnut.
Just wailing on you with their tiny little insubstantial fists.
No crit.
Hey, it did
No
damage.
No,
No, wait, no, it
It's
did.
against
It did zero.
Lugnut, it doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, the thing is, they have crit. If they crit, they set you on fire.
which is unpleasant, but yeah.
Doom Reaver, sir.
Doom Reaver turn. It's DC 14 to wake back up. 3 drop lowest.
Uh-oh.
It's awake.
But prone.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not going to be able to come over here immediately.
And it stands up and it's done.
Yep.
Caliph, you're up.
Maybe they'll attack the Juggernaut.
The Juggernaut's not alive, so no.
Oh, damn.
Oh, interesting.
All right, I'm going to
Get the fuck back, so
I
I
was
can
gonna
run
say-
too.
shift back here. Twin Fist shooting the Juggernaut.
Yep. And
First-
you're in Rostov's range, so no penalties.
No penalties. And also, I'm doing, of course, Thunderbolts.
Shocked.
Yeah. Oh wait, that was the damage roll. I got to first roll the attack roll.
You're gonna hit.
It's a matter of whether I crit or not, because I might knock it down if I crit. And I do.
I don't think does Thunderbolt knock down? I think it just knocks it back. Oh no,
You just
Thunderbolt.
knock back.
If I crit, it goes back.
Thunderbolt does knock down. It's the other spell I was thinking.
He goes back 12. He goes back 2 inches and is knocked down. After that, and takes 23 damage.
Yeah, let me get to that. I'll get to that 1 second.
So I actually penetrate his armor, eh?
No one doubted you could for a moment.
I did because still
Armor
rolling
20.
armor 20. I mean, even with a plus 11 and 3d6, there's a chance I could just end up hitting 9.
All right, so yeah, on a crit, it's always push D3 inches, but on a crit, it's
no,
knocked down.
Is
I'm reading it right now.
Inches. Oh, it's D3 inches.
It's
Okay.
D3. Yep.
So it's knocked
So-
down. Cool.
Right. So it's 2. Yep. It's pushed back like. Oh, let me.
It's pushed back 12 feet.
And let me put my facing so I'm actually looking at what I'm shooting.
There, and it's prone.
Yep.
Or knocked down technically.
Not prone. You could knock it prone, or it could take an action to become prone.
All right. So yeah, hang on. Let me just get its damage grid up here.
Yep. And then I'm going to follow up with the pistol and hopefully do something to
It's
it.
defense 5 in the pistol shot. So
Right.
where'd my pen go? I just had my pen. What the hell? There's another pen. Good thing I have multiple pens.
It's basically make sure I don't roll snake eyes. And I don't do enough damage to it, probably. No, 18.
That bounces off its armor. Just need to find a freaking goddamn damage grid for this thing. You'll need to roll location in a second, but actually roll the d6 now. All right, it is
6?
God, these things have a lot of damage boxes. God damn it, Eric! Why do Kate Orange Jacks have so many damage boxes?
Because that's what they do, and unfortunately, it's out of my charge range now. So
I was gonna say, let's change places. I can handle those.
Change places.
Oh, wait.
although you could cast Boundless Charge on me.
That's what I was thinking. Hold your turn.
Yeah, I'll wait till after Lysair.
All right, Sketch, have you rolled your
I rolled a 6.
6? Okay, so 3 points to 6.
And the cool thing is I can charge.
It is
over-
mildly annoyed.
and I can charge
I-
this one.
I could see that it's annoyed.
All right, so you're waiting until after Lysair. All right, blink. Lysair, you're up.
Okay, so I can charge, do my attacks, and then cast a spell. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Charge. All right, let's get our sword on here. Charges boost the 2-hit, right? Or is it the damage? I always forget this.
What is it?
Charges boost damage.
Boost damage. Okay. Is this one over here in Lugnut's melee range?
They're all in.
Yeah, they're all engaged.
Both
So
mine
you
and Lugnut's melee.
Okay, then I get gang.
does gang stack with multiple people
Oh,
engaged?
come the fuck on! Seriously?
I'll feed that.
Yeah, I am. Bullshit. No, not doing that.
No, it's you get +1 if it is engaged by an ally. That
There
hits.
we are.
And it's a crit technically, so you get a feat point back.
Yay! Free attack. Alright, so boost this thing. And it's usually 9, but I'm getting gang, so.
Don't forget, you're also add another die. Drop the lowest.
Oh, right. 4. Drop what? Oops. Drop lowest? You mean drop highest?
Drop
Oh,
highest.
drop
yes.
the lowest. Oh, drop highest. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. With the fire thing. Yeah. You do more damage to them.
Damn it, I
16.
almost had it.
No, it's almost dead.
Okay. And then this, because I have gang. Horns. I hit.
It's
Roll damage.
Impale the illusion.
Drop highest. Headbutt!
And you get another feat point back.
Yep.
Yay.
Yep, I'm back up to my full complement now. Hooray.
Mhm.
And having done that, I will use my quick action to cast Boundless Charge on Rook. And that one only cost me 1. It's the cheapest spell I have.
Boundless charge only costs 1. Awesome.
All right, Rook, you're up.
All right.
Or no,
feat
I'm
point.
wrong. Everything I have costs 2. Why the fuck don't I have any cheap spells?
All right. So feat point to avoid free strikes.
Yep.
I can charge.
You get +2 inches of movement, and I think you have Pathfinder.
Yep. That's close enough.
Yep.
You.
You automatically hit.
Yep.
You should change your facing also.
Yeah, I should do that.
And as an extra bonus, Rook is within my magic radius, so you still get my Aura of Protection.
Excellent.
You're gonna need it, buddy.
Yeah, I am.
17
Oh, wait,
armor is still not a laughing matter at all. It's just like
I'm in Rostov's command area, so
that's a bonus to damage.
Nah.
boom.
Oh God!
All right,
You hit.
That's damage.
Yeah, that's damage.
It's knocked
Oh,
down.
wow,
so
shit.
it's roll location, Eric.
Yes.
Right in the physique.
It's not physique.
It's not physique on the.
You know what I
Jack's working on
mean.
a different thing. Yeah.
I know Warjacks have their own grids. I don't care.
All right.
The-
You've damaged his left arm, Eric.
Oh,
Yeah.
You have not crippled it. You've not crippled the arm even.
I know.
Eric knows what's going on.
That's a lot of vitality.
Okay, the Kadoran Jack's damage grid is there's a total of 40 boxes in it.
The fuck?
Kidoran Jacks are hard as fuck.
That's why Peter knew that you would react the way you did.
Yes.
I don't think any of us doubted that.
What's Lugnut doing, Eric?
I think can Lugnut make it? Yes. Yeah, if you can handle the fire elementals, I'll send Lugnut in to hit it some more.
If you could keep Lugnut around just a little bit so that I can get gang, so I can pretty much assuredly finish them off, I can join you after that.
Decisions.
Okay, but I'd really like the extra point of armor for when that thing eventually gets up and clubs me with an ice axe.
It
Okay,
does.
fine.
Yes, this one does have the ice axe. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Because that ice axe is gonna. That's actually it's got to spend a turn to get up, so I've got a turn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it can't. Yeah,
It doesn't have
so
reach.
Lugnut
so-
will
It doesn't have its
boost a
marshal,
hit.
so it can't do
Yeah.
feat equivalents.
Lugnut will boost a hit, fire elemental 3.
Okay.
The other question I was going to have is, what are the? I'll look up what the letters mean for the grid just to understand that. But
It's L is left arm, M is movement, C is cortex, R is right arm.
and it basically
Crits.
filters it. Okay, got it. And then there's the blank squares above it are just extra buffer damage.
Yes, exactly.
Got it. Now I understand what we're dealing with here.
Right, that drops that to almost dead.
You roll 2 dice, not 3. Drop low, drop high.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh, yeah,
redo
reroll
that.
that.
Sorry.
2 6s.
Knowing our luck, it's going to end up being for the better. Because it's always ended up being for the better. Oh,
Nope.
wow.
Not much.
Just
Alright.
lost the point.
All right, so it's got 2 vitality left.
It's not bad.
It could be worse.
All right, and that was number 3 up there.
Yeah.
So now,
Grey Lord's dead. Juggernaut gets up.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Oh dear, I just realized something. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
It's done.
No, I was thinking about dumbass down there.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Eric.
well, Rostov moves before it, so
Hey guys, how's everything going?
These spot effects are gone.
Yes,
so
they are.
I'm just going to remove these.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for doing that, because that reminded me,
If you can peg this one off, that'd be great. Because that one's the one that's almost dead.
yeah. And just
Then I
using
can,
magic
then I
spells
can
on it
just
would be,
focus fire this one, and then Lugnut can go down and help Rook.
and you can boost your magic
Elemental-
without speed points. Yep.
Elemental 3, I'm gonna target with, a boosted attack and damage on, Razor Wind.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh god. This roll. Holy shit.
It becomes +1.
Because
She's
you've
minus 2 to
got
roll.
so many crippled aspects.
Actually, you're in my command range. You hit.
Yep.
Thank Pork for that.
It's dead.
That drops it.
It did. You get feat point back, and you can spend a feat point to regain health.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
Walk it off. D3 plus 1 health.
Oh,
right, just-
fuck your mother!
Well, at least you can have all your aspects back.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You're no longer crippled in any, or no longer disabled at any position. So,
Yeah.
Oh.
all right.
Rostov, you're up.
Alright.
Attack!
You had a standard action, true.
Hold on, wait. No, my crossbow's not loaded, never mind.
Right, okay.
You have crossbowmen or no?
She
I
does.
do, but I don't have the quick action, I just used the quick action to attack.
To throw the spell. Right.
I thought. Oh,
I need fast reload, which I get eventually.
okay, understood.
I'm going to turn and aim at Doom Reaver 2.
Yeah, I figured. He's got to go before he kills Rook.
I hit,
You hit, roll damage.
and I deal this much damage. Wow, I rolled Snake Eyes.
Okay, well,
You did as
God.
much damage as I do.
Oh God, no!
So that means that guy is down 3 health now.
yep.
Mm.
Small fire elemental will attack
I
Lugnut.
reload.
It hits Lugnut. It does not crit. It fails to damage Lugnut.
Surprisingly.
Alright,
Rest.
Yeah. Doom Reaver goes.
This is gonna suck.
How far can it move?
Far enough.
Enough.
Auto charge,
Yep.
plenty far enough.
Mm.
Yeah, it'll stop.
Does Rook get a swing because reach?
No.
It's when you leave someone's area effect.
I don't have defensive strike, unfortunately. If only.
That hits you easily.
Yep. Oh, this is gonna suck.
You have feat points, right, Eric?
I still have 2.
Okay.
At least it rolled below average.
Yeah.
It did.
So actually, that's not going to be too terrible.
Yeah, that's 5 damage.
Yeah, I'll take 5 down. Yeah.
Well, it's still it's
Rogue
right. So it's,
dodge is. Wait a minute. I'm in your whatchamacallit, aren't I?
yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
17
you are.
armor right now.
So 15 becomes what is it? 16 plus 1 armor
Plus 2.
Plus
plus 2. So 17.
So you're gonna take 4 damage.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. Okay.
That
Yeah.
didn't hurt nearly as much as I was worried. Where to?
To your 6.
Lug nut head goes squish.
That's great because then it doesn't do anything because it'll just trickle to your physique.
Yep.
No, it does not, Fenrir.
Yeah.
It does not ignore magical defenses.
Nope. All right, so it's my turn.
Yes, Caliph.
I'm the
Okay.
one who ignores magical defenses.
Boop.
They're
Just
not
jump up
magic.
from behind Rook and say something to him before I'm gonna twin fist. I'm gonna start with the repeating pistol on the Doom Reaver. See if I can take him down with that, just in case.
You better roll really high with it.
18 for the attack,
That'll hit.
18 for the damage.
4 damage.
4 damage. It's still standing.
Shit.
You know what? As bad as that guy is,
Attack
I would-
something else.
I would do the huge attack you're gonna do on the Juggernaut. Because
That's the thing. Yeah.
I'll take care of the Doom. What? Rostov and I will take care of the other guy.
Okay, that's supposed to be a +8, but crit against the Juggernaut with the fully stacked array.
Oh, you'll knock it down.
crit.
So I knock him back by how much?
Roll the D3.
Knock him
18
back
feet.
18 feet, and he is prone. He's knocked down again, and takes no damage.
But he's knocked down. So
He's knocked down.
It keeps
That
you
is,
from doing bullshit. That's
Yes, it does.
I mean, again,
That
like
helps
this is
so much.
like he has not had a chance to get an attack off except once against Lasser.
which thankfully I
Oh,
was.
I
nimble
can't
enough
believe he
to
missed
stand
both
for
his attacks. They were boosted.
I love critting on Thunderbolt. It's such a good spell. To
Oh
start
God, yes.
Oh
With. It's
yeah.
just, I'm like,
Did we miss my turn?
no, you went after Lasser before, so now you're doing
Oh
after
right.
Lasser
so
again.
now I'm-
You delayed till after Lasser.
that's right.
Okay, sword.
I mean that works for me.
Roll damage.
Right, 3 drop highest.
Yeah, that's dead.
yay.
I don't get to horn anything.
Aww.
I could poke Lugnut, but
Now, can you cast cast that boundless charge on Lugnut?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Get him down
wait,
here. So
hang on. How many feet points did I have beforehand?
You were back to full, I believe.
I was at full.
and you can't.
Did I
share any.
retroactively use Walk It Off on myself? Because I forgot about
You
that.
can use it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it at any point
I'm-
during your turn.
Yeah. Oh, I meant like before getting the point back. But,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
You walked it off while you were slicing it with the sword.
Nonchalantly cut the fire elemental down.
All right, so that's 1d3 plus 1.
Yes.
Yay.
It's still better than.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got 1 damage in my agility then.
That's pretty, but that's fine.
Okay. All right, and yeah, sure, I'll throw Boundless Charge on Lugnut.
Teehee.
All right.
Rook's ordering Loadout to charge, I'm sensing.
First Rook is going to kill the Doom Reaver.
Fair enough.
And let's see here, I'll move.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, don't go there.
How about here?
Yeah.
Oh, Eric?
Yes.
Abomination check.
Oh, right.
Oh, I should have done an abomination check myself. Damn it.
Yeah, do it now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
my willpower is 11, so
Mine is.
meh.
Yeah. I
You're,
would have.
you're actually you're anxious.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a DC 16 check.
Oh yeah, and I rolled really crap.
Yeah. You could feat to reroll that if you'd like.
I've got a Juggernaut over there. I need to take care of.
Fair enough.
I'm
so
fine.
you're +1 strength, -1 to your attack rolls.
I see Rook be like getting all nervous and I just back him in the back. It's like
Dude, chill.
chill
You got
out.
this. You got this, dude.
The small Iosin just.
All right, so make your attack roll, Eric.
Thank you, Rostov, for the extra +1. Oh, suck.
Yeah, that's not good.
You can point the attack roll.
If you're gonna kill it, then you might as well do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hitting it means you kill it, so.
Well, it's got 3 left, so maybe not, but probably.
Well, Rook hits hard.
Got it.
That is.
Roll damage. What's like 9 plus 3 dice 6?
10, 11, 12, because I'm anxious.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, right.
Oh, jeez.
Make it go away!
Oh, it's terrifying!
And Lugnut will use the free charge from Boundless Charge to charge the Juggernaut.
Yep. Oh, well, you can even order it to boost its attack roll in this.
Not that I need to, it's knocked down.
Oh, right. Automatically, that's...
Why can't I change your facing, Lugnut?
I don't know.
Now, whatever.
There you go.
I just click the thing, hold shift, and then press the arrow keys.
Actually, am I close enough to Rostov for that?
Lugnut?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Nice!
This is how a real Warjack operates, even though it's not a Warjack.
Well, Lugnut
Bruh.
hits. Oh, just
Does
damage.
3 points to 6.
3 points to 6.
That hurts his right arm. I think it actually hurts his right arm and cripples the left arm.
No, not even close.
No, it just hurts the right arm because the right arm's fine.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It's got more damage boxes than... It's
got more damage boxes than the rest of us put together.
I know that. I'm looking at the damage grid to keep track of what's going on.
Are you looking at one for the Juggernaut?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a grid in front of me.
Yeah. That's not because the damage already done to 1. It would cycle from 6 all the way over to 2.
Yes, column 1's out, but it hasn't taken that much damage.
Okay.
Yet. It's still got 1 box left in its left arm.
Okay, I know that. I thought it cycled over from the 9 damage, but anyway.
No, it now has 1 left in its left arm.
Got it.
It had 2 before.
Oh, right.
All right, that's that. Well, the
Juggernaut's turn.
Yep. Well, he'll do his back on his feet. Done. Madeline.
Oh, goody. I'm gonna move here.
You guys should be able to take out the Jugger eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see if I get to. I want to see if I get to inflict damage on Lugnut though.
Razor Winding will be useful.
And I'm going to cast Razor Wind on it. Boost damage roll.
Wow.
I'm wondering why it's a +3 attack.
Because
You
it's using her arcane stat.
You
that's-
only get to add your arcane to spells.
Spell has a power.
Because it's a second attack, so...
The power doesn't add to your attack rolls, Sketch. It adds to your damage rolls. That's damage rolls. Your attack roll is arcane plus 2 die 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Gun
a reason I have
mages
the
gun mages are more accurate with their magic because they cast on guns and shoot with them.
Yeah. I'm going to spend the other quick action reloading my crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, Sketch, you've been spoiled.
No,
Yeah.
that's not. That's yeah.
It's just misunderstood a rule. That's fine. It happens to everybody. Rostov, you're up, I guess.
Step to the edge of the roof. And I will shoot at the Juggernaut. Yeah, easy.
Yeah, your odds of missing. You basically have to roll snake eyes to not hit it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I might as well step forward to the edge of the roof and get as much of my command range out there as I can.
Yep.
Ooh, that's not good.
Clink.
Clink.
It's 2 straight snake eyes, but whatever.
all right.
I killed Tepriev, so whatever.
All right.
Caliph, you're up.
Okay. trying to think of a way I want to position myself. I don't want to necessarily knock it into the building and cause damage to the building. So what I might do is just go from this angle.
No, because then if you push it, then you're going to push it so that we're going to have to stand outside of the command range.
I know. That's why I'm kind of thinking, what the hell? Okay,
Just push it into the building. Go over
Or you
behind
can just not
Lugnut.
use Thunderbolt. Oh, you want to try to knock it down, though.
Yes.
Go over behind Lugnut and push it into the building.
Yeah.
Well, or
No. Go behind Lugnut and push it into the building so I can charge it on my turn.
I was trying to avoid pushing it into the building.
Well, you can. I mean, I think that at
Use
this
a feed point and run and gun over here.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to run a gun here, push it here.
Which, I'm not... Why don't you do that from the other side here so that I'll have the ability to charge it? Because I'm not going to
then
have...
we'll be outside the command
charged.
range.
Then, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
I wanna-
stand here so that
I
it
want to
goes
keep as many people in the
there.
command range as possible. I can deal with not being in the command range because my accuracy is high enough. So, yeah,
I'm
that's
more interested in the damage of the command range myself.
Basically, all of us are like, just push into the building, and Caleb's
I'm-
like, no, I don't want to damage the building.
Perfectly, that's a perfectly valid role-playing choice.
Right.
I hit. I don't crit on it, so it's not knocked prone
Okay.
on the attack roll. Unfortunately, and I do 1 damage to its 4 and push it. Oh, D3, and push it
3
back
is-
2.
Is that within Rook's melee range?
No, it's not. It's outside of his reach.
Yeah.
So he can still
All right.
charge it.
I'm going to hold for Rook.
Alright, I need to charge 18 inches.
You are too. It's too close.
Well, if I charge over here,
Oh, yeah.
Reach is weird.
He's just like running over there and then he's just swinging it like a baseball bat.
I'm clotheslining the jack.
Okay, I'm okay
I mean,
with
we're
that.
going for the left arm, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, not 7 dice.
That'd be good though.
I have no objections.
Hit.
You hit.
Yeah, you did.
Am I still anxious? Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
No.
The source of it is gone.
It wasn't very good. It was only a point.
But
Did you
where,
count
1.2.
my command? Did you
Come on,
count
to
my
1 or
command?
2.
Come on, left arm.
Four.
4 again.
4.
Blink.
Damn it.
What's the 4-2?
This
It's
gets
nothing
to his,
right now.
Yeah, eventually it becomes his core.
Cortex, yeah.
Yeah.
The cortex. Okay.
And Lugnut will do similar escapades with his charging. Actually, Lugnut, come over here and get in face to base with me.
Best friend forever, bot.
You hit. Look at hits. Roll damage.
Damn it.
Damn, bounces right off the armor.
Have you been
And
counting
I-
my +1?
That's including your +1, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Lacera, you're up.
Okay.
Here we go.
I so wish you had Arcana Trick Bolt.
I wish I had. I wish I had a bonded weapon.
Yeah, actually.
Oh well.
That might be the
Charging
next goal
here.
as opposed to a warjack.
Charging here. So I'm going to be gaining both the command range and gang. Yahoo. So 2 plus 9 with my sword. Hey, it's a crit.
Cool. You hit. Definitively.
Yep, crit doesn't mean anything because my feats are full, but. And here comes the damage. That was a charge. So 3 dice. This is going to be plus 11. Yeah!
Blink. Point of
The
damage.
damage!
You heard it. That's something. Roll location.
The
One
paint
or
job
two.
is so scratched up on this Juggernaut.
That stupid core.
Not even damaging it yet on that area.
Okay, and I'm
Headbutt.
going to attempt to headbutt it just by virtue of the fact that I can get a knockdown if I crit.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
You missed though.
Because
big
Snake Eyes
fence-
automatically misses.
I know, it's like it misses because of the auto miss factor, which is
Like the crit that you didn't want.
that's everything we wanted.
Do you want to spend a few points to try to reroll that?
Then why not? Because I have plans.
What's the power on the headbutt? Can it even crack the armor?
Not without a charge, no. Like I said, I'm doing this strictly so I can try to knock it down. So, is this plus 8? Yes.
Nope.
You hit.
It's just a hit.
Yeah, I'm... Well, I do 10 damage with it. Well, strict
nice
technique.
little-
Technically speaking, can break,
you
yeah.
can do up to 2 damage to it.
Yeah.
At this point, every point counts.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially if you can disable that left arm.
No.
Okay.
Punk!
I'm using a feat
I'm
point
a
to
snake,
sprint away.
snake eyes this round.
You can't do that yet, Word.
You
You already moved.
I said, can I use... Didn't... Okay, hang on. Sprint. A character can spend a feat point during a turn in which they...
How do you have sprint?
Yeah, sprint's one of the things you can feed point for.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's...
But she can't.
It's
Just-
when you defeat
Oh,
him.
I
You
have to kill something.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right.
Juggernaut gets up.
Yeah, Juggernaut doesn't have to get up.
Doesn't have to get up for once, yeah.
Yeah, that whole plan was based on the notion that I would be able to just hit
Escape.
and run, but I can't. So, yeah, problem. Hopefully at this point it just sees that I'm not worth bothering with.
You haven't heard it really, so
Guess who has?
On the other hand.
who's it gonna go for?
Still have a feet point.
Oh, shit, am I even, if it is arranged like that, am I even in its blind spot?
No. You're still in front of its arc.
Skitches,
I'm in
actually.
it. I can backstrike it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Jack is not smart.
Right.
It's focused on killing Rook.
The person who inherited it.
Yeah. All right. So Axe is gonna Axe first.
Gonna ask me a question.
Shut up, Rochelle.
It hits you.
You're not allowed to have my aura of protection.
God.
Eric is sort of begging for it right now.
I know.
Bah.
Don't joke about that, please.
So it's plus 2 armor, so that makes me 17. Armor 18, dice plus 1.
Average damage.
Yeah,
8.
8 damage. I'm gonna.
Heroic dodge it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm already hurt.
Yeah, you're down 4 more points.
2 or 4. And then it's
There
gonna
go my brains.
Ooh, you're -2 def now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, no, it does matter. It's
Yeah, it could miss before. Now it can't.
hits. This is power 14 for the fist.
Oh, just power 14. Okay, fine. Ow.
Oh God. Boom.
6 more.
What was that against? Lugnut?
No. Rook.
6
Also
more.
Rook?
6 more, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total 24 damage minus whatever your armor is. Which you said is 18.
Yeah. So tough roll.
Okay, so that runs you out. Okay.
That's exactly enough to knock me out.
All right. Make your tough roll. Hoping for the 5 or 6.
Come on, baby. No.
All right. Eric is incapacitated.
That ain't good.
Yeah, we got a problem.
I'll get out the injury table.
Oh, I was staring that thing down too myself because I have 3 HP.
Hang on a second. No, it does not have that. Okay, good. was thinking of a different Jack. I was thinking of the Berserker. Good. It does not have chain attack brutality.
No, thank God it doesn't have chain attack brutality.
Berserker would headbutt Lugnut. Madeline, you're up.
Yeah, fuck this. What? How big a building is that?
Fairly big. It's a 2-story building.
Storm tossed. Boosting attack roll.
Why aren't you boosting the damage roll?
It doesn't do damage!
Okay,
Yay, you hit.
For
I
once.
push it 3 inches into the building.
Okay, it's into the building.
Does the building fall or anything on it?
No.
it's not a slam attack.
I was hoping it'd not. The
You
thing
push it through the
That
wall
building
into
is
the
way
wall.
too big. That building's way too big for it to have actually done anything if it's only halfway going into the wall anyway.
It was only 2 inches you moved it into.
It's not going to go full distance. It's got to move through the building.
Yeah.
It's going to eat up some of the distance.
Yeah, a slam attack might go the full distance and take out damage like that with it, but not a push.
Technically speaking, even with a push, it should just stop at the edge of the building. I'm being generous.
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
I am spitting blood.
I will.
Character has suffered a life-threatening injury and is rapidly bleeding out. Awesome!
Yeah,
Don't worry. Don't worry. I have medicine. I can
I
deal with
know.
him immediately. So
Yeah.
Quick action, Razor Wind, boosted damage.
should be boosting those attack rolls.
Yeah, if I don't boost the damage, I can't
Hitting
boost.
melt is hard. There's a
Alright.
reason I don't use convection.
All right. Rostov, you're up.
Aim and shoot.
I'm fine.
That hits.
Fucking hell. Why isn't there a way to reroll damage rolls? God damn it.
Caleb, you're up.
Okay.
20 fucking armor. Jesus.
Hit and run.
I'm not planning on using these very often.
Hit and run to do this. I forget how much of an action it is to do the medicine check on him.
How hard is it to turn the thing off?
What? Peter? How much is it?
It's a standard action.
Got it. Okay. So I'm going to do my medicine check. Let me double check my stats here real quick for it.
What kind of? While he's doing that, seriously, how hard is it to turn this thing off?
Turn it off.
Don't try it.
You need to basically find a way to extinguish the boiler.
Jeez.
Not easy. They're not. It's an engine of. It's a war engine. It's designed. Okay.
Oh, damn!
I crit on that medicine roll there.
Oh, okay. Lugnut, you are stable.
Hooray!
Rook is stable.
Rook is stable. Yeah. You are still out of the fight though.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Lugnut isn't. But
yeah, he's stabilized and won't have. I had to forego my.
Wait a second. A character is grievously injured, and if he is not stabilized within a number of rounds equals physique, he dies.
Yeah,
The stabilized character immediately regains 1 lost vitality point and is no longer incapacitated.
oh,
Right.
there we go.
You're
Never
no
mind.
longer incapacitated, and then you still have feat points left, right?
No.
No one has any fucking feet.
Actually, well,
I have
no,
2.
I can't redistribute it because I was one that got the feat point. Shoot.
Well, it's
No
your
one
turn.
no one who fucking needs them has feet points. How about that, Wind?
All right. Anyways, Rookie, it is your turn.
All right. Oh, this
I'm okay, guys.
I'm okay. I'm all right. Thing's still standing.
Yeah.
How many boxes does it have left?
A lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, okay.
We
No,
can wear it
I'm sorry, I missed a row. At 6
Oh.
more.
at 6 of that.
Yeah.
7.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Lugnut to boost his damage rolls.
Right.
Let's move over there.
I'm lighting Brooks' cigar while he's getting to.
Oh!
He hits.
Yeah,
Do,
you
do,
crit.
do, Now, do you get a feat point for him critting?
That's a good question. Do I get a feat point for him critting?
I'm going to say yes because why not?
Awesome.
We kind of need it right now.
Yeah,
Nice.
just for the situation, I'm going to give it to you.
Don't two
nothing
crits in a
else.
row like this?
Oh, fucking A.
Bounces the armor. Okay, spend a feat point to gain my my own vitality there.
Okay,
How many points is that back?
What is his physique? In his physique.
Yeah.
It's 6 or 7, right? Or, I mean, is it?
My physique is 7.
Oh, there he goes. He gets
So
7
I've got
vitality
everything
back.
back, and seriously, am I? Haha! I am barely within my melee range.
Oh, nice. So stand up and whack.
Stand up and club it.
Nice.
It's like, get him, champ.
Good.
Please roll good damage.
+1.
Come on, baby. Come on.
No! It's 20 armor bullshit.
Every single one of these hits that we've done at it has a 1 in the roll.
I know,
For
for
the
the damage.
And my dice have just been ass.
Everyone's dice have just been
Give me
Okay.
some boosted
My
rolls.
dice have it.
Okay, so Mecha, how tall is this thing?
The Juggernaut?
Yes.
I can tell you, actually.
It's a bit over 12. It's a little bit over 12 feet, I think.
Slightly under 12 feet.
It is 11 feet 7 inches and weighs 9 tons.
Okay then.
Jump on its back and start stabbing the boiler.
Minus the stabbing part, I was in fact actually going to use the scaffolding of the building that it's knocked into as a launching point to jump on top of it, so I can figure out what the hell to do from there.
Okay, you're on top of the jack.
Conventional methods are not working.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Actually, yeah, they could pop open the hood, so to speak, and start stabbing the cortex.
We're
I actually
basically
had a-
fighting
That
a
sounds like a catastrophically bad idea to me.
I actually had a bit of a different idea about that.
Well, there is a hatch on top there.
Aha.
Yep.
Is there a cockpit?
No. That's how you get access to the inner workings.
Yeah,
without
since
removing the armor.
there were no cockpit jacks like that, right?
Okay. Alright, so I will open the hatch.
Okay? You can see the inner workings. You can even see the cortex. Deep down in there.
So, here's something I have a question about.
What action is it to
Is
rip
there
the...
a bond plate that I can see?
Technically speaking, yes.
Are you going
Oh.
to try to bond with the Juggernaut?
My idea was I will get rid of my armor
One.
bond and try and bond this thing and put it under my control so I can tell it to shut up.
Go for it.
Alright.
It's strictly that's a not technically by the rules, but it's so fucking awesome. I gotta go with it.
Wait, technically, I'm trying to. You can disengage bonds as an action and engage them in other things.
So yeah, sure, go for it.
Alright. What should I roll? Arcana or something?
You must
No.
spend a full action touching the steam jack or object that you intend to form a bond to. That's all you
So
need
we've
to
got
do.
to hold off.
That's
for
all you
another
need to
round, basically.
You just need to hold on for a round.
Yeah, hold on for a round, and you got it.
Here's
Okay,
a
then
hint. Here's a hint. You should tell us you're bonding with it.
Alright. I'll just say, don't knock it around too much. I'm up here.
Unfortunately, it's the Juggernaut's turn now.
Don't knock it around. I've got a plan. Give me a moment.
Well, the Juggernaut is annoyed by the small thing on its back, but it's going to ignore it for the moment.
Because you haven't heard it at all.
I did 1 damage. It doesn't care.
It advances on Lugnut.
I'm gonna jump into the hatch just so I don't.
I wouldn't recommend that. There are like gears and pistons in there.
Oh, I thought there'd be like a platform or something.
No.
No.
Never mind. Never mind.
All right, it's going to attack Lugnut. It misses with the axe.
Yes.
Thank God.
Here comes the
The fist
Here comes the smasher.
hits with the fist.
Smasher is right.
The fist hits.
I'm more worried about the axe than the fist, and it does no
Yeah,
damage.
minimum damage.
Oh my god!
Doesn't do any damage.
Doesn't do any
Lugnut
damage.
eats it.
You guys want to delay until after Lysair's finishes?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Lysair bonds with the jack. And it is now under Lysair's control.
I'm going
Yeah.
to have it perform a Satixi salute at them.
Odd.
I'm going to finally speak Ordict and yell at Rook, turn it off now.
Why are you yelling at Rook?
Because he's the one who generally works with these things.
You don't know that.
How do you know that?
Well, he's
To be
been
fair,
smacking
he
around.
hasn't-
He's
been
been
walking around with Lochnut.
He's
No,
been
you-
smacking around the other one.
Yeah, but anyway,
Rostov just now learned to shut the hell up.
Kayla says up to Lacer. So it's under your control now completely? At this point, let's use it to help us put out the rest of these fires that are around here, if there are still any, and then we'll determine what to do with it. In fact, scrapping it might actually be very profitable, because if I'm not mistaken, and Brooke can reinforce me on this, that thing's worth more than what we even sold that staff for.
Yes.
Thank you, Skitch, for taking everything that I was about to say.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Aw.
Well, the fight is over, shall we say?
So, we have a Cortex.
We have a Kadoran juggernaut.
Yes.
Certainly do.
It's completely, utterly behaving.
As we're kind of clearing stuff up, I'm going to go to.
Yeah, I'm going to pilot the thing, quote unquote, and have it pick up all of the rubble that just happened from this house.
Yeah,
Right.
it does so.
I'll be doing medicine checks on Madeline just because.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are able to help put out the fires and such. People are a little bit confused by the fact that there's a Kadoran warjack helping put out the fires, but they're not complaining.
And there's a Satixi standing on top of it, controlling it.
That's confusing, but again, the fire is more important than confusion.
Yeah. Those swords should be disposed of.
Yeah, Nick, you are
Yes.
aware that these are horrible, awful, evil, cursed swords.
You will want to get rid of these.
Any suggestions how?
How about we just go to our original buyer in the first place and just sell them to fucking church?
Yeah,
Yeah,
strictly
let's-
speaking, we've. Oh wait, no, the other guy got away with the staff. Never mind.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
The selling them or just giving them to the church to dispose of, either of those would be fine.
Yeah, we can get rid of the Doom Swords that way. Yeah.
I have a question. Do juggernauts have something equivalent to registration numbers?
They are Kadoran military engines, yeah.
Sweet. I'm going to find the identification of the juggernaut then, and make note of it.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a serial number
Hopefully.
type equivalent to something in there.
Hopefully it wasn't scraped off as we were dinging the paint.
It's of Kadoran manufacture. No, it'll be on the inside of like the hatch probably.
The number is 9373323.
Sure, why not? The number doesn't.
Which, if you interpret through phone number letters, spells out you're dead.
At any rate, so yeah,
You weren't expecting this, were you?
no,
No.
really wasn't.
This
I'm not
is proof that if we ever do like a space sci-fi type thing, I'm the captain of the ship because I get all these goofy ass plans that work.
I would like to
Doesn't matter.
just as a small reminder, Lacer probably turned her armor off when she realized that she wasn't bonded to it and was using the war tech.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I was thinking that like as I was getting up there, I was just taking off all the pieces anyway. So.
More to the
Lacera's
point,
kind of
Rook
been,
is like trying to figure out how the hell you did that. Because there's so many reasons why that shouldn't have worked.
It's
It wasn't bonded to anyone else.
mhm.
But it still has the Cortex still responds to Kadoran, and it still has military grade Cortex locks. So you can't just walk up and hug it. But for plot convenience, this is awesome.
Yes.
And the rules of
Lacer is really good at what she does.
In the rules of Iron Kingdoms, that's a perfectly legal move. It's not one I'd recommend, but it is perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. You're not going to get away with this very often.
Oh no. No.
Not again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, well,
I have no illusions about being able to do this on a regular basis.
Good.
Anyway,
Caliph will approach Lysera at one point as this is breaking down and call up to her. Well, I guess she's riding around the Juggernaut still, right?
Pretty much just kind of standing on it.
Yeah, regards to Lysera, and it's like, Lysera, I have to commend you in this unconventional but highly effective means of neutralizing this threat. And
Well, one must do what one must do.
indeed,
And what we were doing wasn't accomplishing much, so I decided to do something else.
certainly,
you have proven yourself valuable member of the team.
Why, thank you, Lieutenant. I appreciate it.
and then at this point, I guess my attention would be turned over to the other Iosin in the area after things have calmed down.
I would have been resting up against the building, patching my numerous.
The horrible, grievous wound you took from the Doom Reaper, for instance.
Yeah, I just.
Hang on, I gotta
Literally
put my
gonna be like a
arm
fish.
back on.
Oh my god, I almost one-shot you with that.
Yeah, there's a very big reason
Yeah, this is.
why I never
Oh my
saw
god, was this a hard fight?
Well, it was supposed to be.
I am going to go back.
I would like to know
bodies.
that it may have been my stupid idea that caused this. I don't regret that in a single second.
Where are you going, Nick?
If you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have been able to steal a Juggernaut.
Yeah, I'm questioning why you all are thinking of scrapping it. Hey, Rook, can't you just take it over?
No.
No.
Here's the
Big
thing.
and giant, we
It
stole
belongs to
this
the
from
Khadoran
Khador, sign on
military.
it.
It belongs to the Khadoran military. If I keep it, they're coming after me. That's not
I'm
happening.
letting them come after you.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
It's something that Rostov is going to have to contact someone else with, and they'll have to take it back.
I can tell you exactly what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going back to where the corpses were.
Yep.
Are they still there?
Yeah, they are.
All right.
They've been a bit looted.
Yeah. Well.
To no shock.
All right. I forget my lack of knowledge on this. Is there like any sort of like, I don't know, body disposal thing that is typical of Khador, or is it just like burn the bodies, whatever?
It's it would have to do with whatever his religion was.
And he was probably a Morrowian. If he was a Mennonite, it would be probably burn the bodies for the Mennonites, right?
I would guess so. At least Sulmanites, because they burn everything.
Well, yeah. It's just about literally everything.
Unacceptable language, death by burning.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck? Stupid protectorate.
Well, if there's anything aside from just like, just burn the body or whatever like that.
There are appropriate rituals, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to make sure that his body at least is like looked after.
Yep.
And go through about the task of contacting his brother.
Yeah. Oops.
I'm going to say is like, we completed the transaction. However, afterwards he was attacked and killed. I condone his heavy heart.
On the positive side, we are sending you
this.
a Juggernaut.
Here's the information about that we retrieved because they were attacked by members of Khador. This is the name of the person that we know. This is the registration number of a Juggernaut he was using, etc., etc., etc.,
Right.
etc.
That our Warcaster commandeered.
All right.
I let her off.
All right, so you send that letter off. Okay, that's great. Yeah.
Well, as things wind down, one of the things I'll have to be taught, person I'll have to be taught to is Madeline. Just Madeline or Madeline? How do you prefer the pronunciation?
It's Madeline.
Okay, Madeline.
Madeline, I'm Madeline.
So,
I know. That was the first thing I had.
Wears a weird hat, has red hair.
all right.
I prefer to be
I'm
called
going.
the Vanilla Queen, but that seems to be a mouthful.
Peter.
Yes.
Okay, if I was not paying close attention to her spell casting because I wasn't really looking at her, is there a check I should be doing to see if I even recall whether or not that was unusual because I wasn't even looking at her as she was spell casting most of the time?
For the sake of conversation, can we just say she did notice?
I actually don't want to just assume that.
All right, I'll leave it to you then.
What particular unusual thing would you have noticed?
That there are no runes when she's casting.
Okay. Given where you were in relation to her most of the time, very unlikely you'd have noticed that. I'd say.
Right. I would know that she's a spellcaster.
Yeah, you know she's definitely almost certainly a storm sorcerer.
Right.
She was casting storm spells, so.
Right. Exactly.
What kind of armor is she wearing?
Am I wearing?
Yes.
I'm wearing tailored plate.
Damn.
Because I can afford it. So I holstering the gun, putting away my shells and such, and then careless regards. And I was like, I haven't seen you in this area, though. I guess, are you new to the town?
A fair bit. Haven't been here very long.
Was there something that brought you to Five Fingers? And I'm speaking in sheer just to... Because...
I was just wandering.
Wondering?
Yes. An incident occurred and... Well, I had to leave Ios. At this point, I'm going to actually cast a spell. I'm going to drop a wind blast on top of us. Like and it's basically to drown out any chance of others hearing a conversation.
Rook's too busy crawling over the juggernaut to notice.
Yeah, and then Scaleth just then pauses when you do that.
I'm smiling a bit.
Why would you be leaving Ios due to an incident?
Oh, don't you know? There's some things you can't really walk away from without being killed. At this point, I think it would be functionally impossible for her to not have noticed I just cast a spell.
No. That's why I asked that question in that manner.
Yeah, so I'm just like, come on. Come now, sister. You know who can cast, who teaches people to hide their gift, such as that.
But is that why you're here? For some assignment?
No. I left. Not
at this point,
so quietly.
Caliph is very perplexed by this statement. Left?
Yes. Left.
They would allow someone to leave?
Who said they allowed? I'm just not there anymore. The retribution has no interest keeping me there, let us say.
Well, if you want some degree of shelter, now actually, from my standpoint, can detection be used to try to see through deception?
Through deception, sure.
Yeah, I'm aware that.
Hang on a second, guys.
Sorry. Yeah.
Also, at this point, I'll disperse the wind blast.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Right. Yeah. So. But yeah, at this point, Caliph he's just like, if you are seeking not necessarily protection, but a low profile away from them, you've come to a very good place, you know.
Oh, I do. The reputation of Five Fingers is rather far-reaching. That I say in Ordic.
Yes. Well, if you're seeking a place of rest, I might be able to convince my superior to bring you into our mercenary company for at least the time being. You seem to have skills that can be useful to us, and we unfortunately lost one of our crew members very recently before this incident.
I could use a bit of a rest as well, and I would not be one to say no to a bed.
I will then
before when she turns around to leave, I'm going to grab her shoulder, get real close, and whisper in her ear and sheer, you should be more careful what you think in combat. And just move back to leaning against the wall and caring for my wounds.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
That's the point.
You know, we barely got through the fucking armor on this thing. This thing's a beautiful piece of engineering. You sure you want to sell it?
To be honest, the choice should be reserved between Lieutenant and Lasser. Lasser is the one that put it under our control, and Lieutenant, of course, is our leader.
I don't think the good
I'm back
lieutenant
at the
would be
base currently,
particularly
so-
fond
Yeah.
of keeping or selling this particular piece of war machinery.
Well, I'm
It
sure
does belong to her government.
it certainly does. However, it was used by people who could potentially be viewed as traitors in some capacity.
Well, then that means it's stolen. That means we should be returning it.
Quite.
Can we at least keep the Cortex?
But
You
that
can say it was damaged. Rip it out. We'll have.
Oh,
rip
you
it
will
out.
rather.
I think it fucking was damaged, because I don't know how you could have gotten through these Cortex locks otherwise.
Rip it out. Rip it
you
out roughly.
You realize the lieutenant will probably notice any sort of misdirection of this sort.
I say we
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna.
I'm
her,
saying this. I'm saying this out loud in front while everyone can hear. Rip it out. Rip it out roughly. Then they'll have less reason to think it was stolen and more reason to think it was blown up.
Why?
That's
what?
you.
That's dumb. That's a waste of it. That's a waste of a really good military grade Cortex. Look at this thing.
No, I'm saying to take it out, but leave the place it's supposed to be in as if it were blown up. Or
Right,
destroyed in some, or damaged in some fashion.
Again, my suspicion is whether the lieutenant would approve of such actions.
Well, let's get
But-
it back to base anyway. We can figure it
Indeed.
out.
All right, so you guys, the rest, you're done dealing with the fires and such.
Does our apartment have Juggernaut parking?
You can fit Lugnut inside. The Juggernaut will have to duck and squeeze the doors.
I just like I like the mental image of the Juggernaut having to get on its hands and knees.
Yeah, I was
crawling
gonna
into
say
Juggernaut playing Limbo.
it crawls into the blanket fort.
Let me double check something here quickly. I just want to check one thing before I state anything about the feasibility of that.
But yeah, what I'll probably be primarily doing once we get back will be introducing.
If we can't fit it in the door, we can just take it apart and put it back
All right,
there inside.
so the Juggernaut is 3 feet taller than Lugnut.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the solution
Probably
here.
3 feet wider, too.
It also outmasses Lugnut by. It's also 3 times as heavy.
Jeez.
Considering we're not, I don't think we're on the ground floor in our apartment. I don't think we can.
You are. No, you are on the ground floor. You have the first 2 floors of the
good.
building.
Oh, good.
What I will be doing most likely is moving
We
into.
straight up can just leave it outside. and leave it bonded and
No one's gonna fuck with it. That's for certain.
yeah.
Hey man, you want to take the hubcaps of that
Someone
juggernaut? No.
Someone might tag it.
Yeah, that might happen.
The back of it just says "Wash me."
I see no problems with leaving it outside. I'll be able to find anyone who can do anything with it. I'll notice long before they get here.
Mhm.
I'll just park it right outside my window. If anyone tries anything funny, I can just step out onto it.
That's true. It is 12 feet tall.
Yep.
At this point, I'll probably be trying to introduce Madeline to the lieutenant.
I will bow before her.
Rostov is clearly in a bad mood right now.
Lieutenant, I'm aware that the situation is not particularly good right now with the circumstances. However, that being said, I think it'd be to our advantage to enlist this Iosin that we came across earlier into our ranks to help out with this situation.
Do you mind if you die while you are working here?
I'll die wherever I work.
Good enough.
There's a free bed for you upstairs.
Don't
Top
mind
quality,
the
just
stains.
purchase.
It's actually very nice indeed.
I have sent a letter informing Vasili's family of incidents. We should hear from them soon enough. They will help us to determine what is to be done with the machine.
So we're not gonna keep it because
No.
Lieutenant, look at it.
Regardless of what
It's
is...
beautiful.
Regardless of if military reclaims it or not, we are not keeping it. Because of our failure to look after our client, he was killed by that machine, and I do not want it in my sight for as much longer than is necessary. Do you understand?
Can we salvage a useful part or two from it?
No.
Let's
But
see
at least
here.
the Cortex. You know how much those things go for? I could replace it in lug nut and he'd be much faster and better at his job.
We will either turn it over to military or we will sell it. We will not keep any single part of it.
Ah, fucking foot raptor.
Lieutenant,
By your word, Lieutenant, it shall be done.
Lieutenant, Rook and I did a little scouting over at the location where those thieves that broke into our place might have gotten their assignment from, and I'm not sure if it pertained directly to what happened, but there was a contingency of Kadorn military in there.
Yeah. Sketch, by the way.
Yes,
Give me a intellect roll.
just flat intellect.
Straight intellect.
Can I boost it?
If you wish to spend a feat point on it, sure.
I certainly do.
Okay.
And ugh, an average
suck.
result,
10.
almost average.
10's actually about right. The Grey Lord you fought was one of the two guys at the table.
Yes.
So probably the other one was the other guy there.
Yes. So Caliph will basically say, my presumption is that those men were the ones that hired the attack on us, and were actually conspiring against this whole thing the entire time.
Seems to me all the more reason that the actual military should have their property returned to them, as they have been robbed.
Indeed. My only question is, were they planning on overtaking Five Fingers outside of command or something? That is a question that only the Kadorn military could answer, I suppose, though.
They did not have necessary equipment to take over a city. If they had wanted
Yeah, seriously,
to...
a few psychos with swords and a warjack, that's not gonna do the job.
Well, 2 warjacks, but yeah. Technically speaking.
Yeah, technically speaking.
Very well.
This,
Probably here for the stick.
The other one is gone now. Did you get the name by chance?
For the trying to think. I wouldn't have been able to get a name. Most of the
You guys not get the other guy's name now.
yeah, most of the military personnel that was in the location were speaking Kadoran, and unfortunately, that tongue is not in my repertoire, Lieutenant.
There were other personnel there, aside from the 2 men.
Yes, there was a contingency of Kadoran military.
There were at least 2 soldiers. I don't know if there's more than that.
Chances are might have been more nearby, but they happened to show up fairly recently. They might have even come back on the same ship as...
Oh, I screwed that up.
Oh.
I just realized I actually gave the Juggernaut 1 row too many boxes of damage. When I did the
Well, we wanted to finish it off anyway. So.
I'm just looking at it and I'm like, oh, crap.
Those columns were 5, not 6.
Yeah, they were.
That's why I was confused when you remarked that way. But I didn't want to pry too hard.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Kayla's just sort of thinks like I would have asked. I probably should have asked me to come along, but I didn't realize there would have been as many Kadorans in the tavern we went to. If you wish to seek if any remaining are there, I doubt that's the case, though. They are probably left on the ship. Though we probably know what ship it is because there's probably a registry for it.
Well, if they are gone, then they are gone. But if they have not left yet, it's best to check now rather than waiting for later.
One kit and a Kadoran face there might be able to get the right info rather than
Indeed.
you know the customs and maybe one
I
drunken
know,
soldier.
that is why I am going.
Right this way, Lieutenant.
Yes.
And I'll lead her to the place. The place, what was it called? The Iron. What was
Iron
it?
Cauldron.
Iron Cauldron. Are the bodyguards out there? I'm going to say no.
The guys outside?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the bodyguards. The bouncers, they're still there.
Okay. All right. I greet them.
They nod.
Well, they're going off on this. I'm actually going to pull the Sarah aside for a moment.
What can I do?
So,
for you?
you're a focuser, aren't you?
Well, in order to control a warjack, as I have just demonstrated, one needs to be disciplined in such a manner.
It's interesting. I don't think I've ever met one before. I may have killed one, but I don't think I've met one.
Charming.
So, how does that work?
And I should disclose this to you. Why exactly?
Call it a nagging curiosity. I already can tell your magic. It's washing over my mind, standing this close.
Huh.
There is a reason why forecasters are particularly sought after by any military that's worth its salt.
That's weird.
I need to step back before that. I'm assuming that Lasser would have been standing near the window with the warjack, and at this point I'm just gonna have to step back and kind of grasp my head and go, that was a bit thick.
Lasera's actually keeping an eye on the direction that the lieutenant went, because if any kind of sensation of combat occurs, he's going to take the Juggernaut straight over there.
That would be
Brooks,
great.
Brooks poking
That'd
around
be-
all its guts and innards at the moment.
That'd be amazing. Just like jump on top, lift up the roof, say, "Hi, how you doing?"
All right, so I just want to be clear. Nick, you and Caleb are heading over to the Iron Cauldron?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lugnut, you're digging around. You're working on Rook, you're working on Lugnut.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the new Jugger, because holy crap, look at that thing.
You're sure you're poking around, looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put a platform in the
Around its
hatch.
guts and like seeing how it's put together and being really
Sarah's
confused
actually going
by
to
why
ask
they
you-
use 15-tooth gears instead of 26-tooth gears.
Sarah's actually going to ask you if you can install something of a makeshift platform inside the hatch, so that if she does need to head over there, she can actually hide in the hatch. Because she's not going to
Look
be
in
able to
here,
use
there's
her
no
armor.
room for that.
There really isn't any room in there.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
I suppose
Alright.
we pull out the cortex and maybe some of the reflex relays, and I don't know, maybe. Then it's not a warjack anymore. It's just a big piece of steam armor.
Mr. Rook, I would like to remind you what the good lieutenant said. Do be mindful of your curiosities.
Not taking anything, not pulling anything apart. Just seriously, look how these reflex relays are put together. It's fucking gorgeous.
I can feel every single one of them.
Yeah, but can you see here? I mean, look at.
What a
Look at the way it
nerd.
looks up to the warjack and how it interacts with the rune
Well,
plate.
Sarah's going
This one's
to
loose. It's probably why you're able to bypass the cortex plates. And over here
Well,
you've got.
Well, Sarah is going to have the Juggernaut put its hands in front of the windows so that Rook can't see out of them anymore.
Not. I'm outside the thing with.
Oh,
the
so you're down there.
little
Okay, so I'm
crystals.
yelling at you out of
Yeah.
the window then. Okay, then Sarah's just going to have it take its hand and scoop Rook back inside the building and shut the door with it.
Hey, fuck you!
All right. So Nick and Skitch, you arrive at the Iron Cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, the bouncers are still out there. If you guys approach to go in, they sort of nod at you and let you in.
Okay.
The bar seems significantly quieter than the last time you were here, Sketch.
Mm-hmm.
There are fewer people sort of in the area sort of cordoning off the boss's table, shall we say.
Sure.
But there's still people in sort of the general area, sort of setting up a perimeter of, we're not letting just anyone through here.
I lean over to the lieutenant and I whisper, the men in question were mainly seemed to be interested or at least engaged with something upstairs. If it might be, if we can find a way to get up there without causing too much of a commotion, there may be something left behind or someone there. What is I take it that the bartender speaks
Or
Orgoth,
yeah, of course.
I go up to the bar and I ask the tender, this is a lot quieter than it was only a few hours ago.
Yes.
Did all those men just leave?
Apparently they had the ship.
When was that ship supposed to leave? Do you know? They mentioned?
No. Would you like something to drink?
What I'm seeking here is information, sir. There's been the fire that you heard earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Those men caused it.
Oh, it's
And-
a terrible shame.
And if it's possible, I need to get upstairs to see if there's anything they had there information-wise about any plot or conspiracies towards.
That is very unlikely. The owner of the bar lives upstairs.
The two, if I remember correctly, the two men did go upstairs to converse with the owner of the bar, right?
Possibly. They went upstairs for some reason.
Went upstairs. Well, I respond, well, the men responsible, one of them, whom is dead now because of his actions, was upstairs, but possibly talking to the owner. If it's possible, then could we please speak to the owner?
He is Mr. Maximovich is a very busy man. He is unfortunately occupied at the moment.
Occupied. That's
Indeed.
that seems to not be my problem.
It isn't at this current time, you are correct.
I
I recommend you not make it your problem.
I'm seeing what Rostov is doing while she's in here with me.
I'm kind of staring intently at the stairwell.
See, I can't really control my superior over there, and she might, I don't know, do something unsavory for your establishment here if we can't just move up there and have a small chat with the owner.
I see. Well,
And I do
that
not.
unfortunately would then become her problem as well, and I would not recommend that.
I wouldn't want a problem for anyone here. Trust me. I was here earlier. You saw me. It was pleasant.
I'm
I'd
aware,
like-
and that is why I'm discussing this in a calm and rational tone with you.
And I
How
am
much
saying-
is owner's time worth?
Interesting.
He
He switches over to Kadoran. Look, Mr. Maximovich is a very busy man, but for someone of the motherland, he might be able to make some time for a small donation.
Go on.
I mean, he seems to be expecting you to sort of offer to make a suggestion for. You actually asked exactly how much. Say, 50 crown.
Clink.
He snaps his fingers and someone pops up from the back. He says, "Yuri, go see if bosses can take some questions."
Now,
And he basically sort of makes the sign of the money type, the money sign. He runs upstairs. Just wait.
the person that's being the boss is the person that was told was the guy who hired attack on our place, right?
Yes.
Okay, just confirming for my own sake.
At least that's what that is what the thieves told you.
That's what they told us, and they seem to be
On the up and
honest.
up, yep.
Yes. So
All right. A while later, a group of people walk down. Looks like about 5 or 6 very burly. Actually, it's 5 guys, very clearly bodyguard types.
Mhm.
The guy he sent upstairs comes down also, and a tall, very elegantly dressed Kadoran woman also comes down with them. She walks forward and says, "You are the one who wishes to speak with Mr. Maximovich?
I am.
Very good. You will come with us. Your friend will have to wait down here."
I just kind of nod at Caleb.
Very good.
I turned to the
Also,
bartender.
is general policy, you will have to leave weapons behind.
Of course.
If you
Caleb,
wish.
come here.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Hand over all my weapons.
I'll make sure they're clean. I'll make sure they're clean by the time you get back.
Throw about 30 bullets at her.
I go to the bar, sit down, get out my cleaning stuff, and order a whiskey.
Okay.
Of sorts.
They have some whiskey at the bar. It's
Not great.
it's not what they usually order. They keep it for for non-Kadorans,
Right.
They have a staggering supply of vodka.
I'm not surprised.
Anyways, Nick, you are escorted upstairs.
All right.
And you are shown into a very comfortable-looking room, where there are the various bodyguards sort of take up their positions. The woman goes and stands behind a large chair, which is sitting, and gestures to the chair opposite it. And sitting in the chair is a guy who's he's sort of average height, average build. He's gone bald. He's actually got a little bit of a paunch, sort of heavy set face. He sort of looks up at you and says, "So, you are the one who wished to speak with me, eh?
Yes.
How can I help you?"
I believe that we know someone in common.
Ah, that is possible. Who is this person you are referring to?
I do not know his name,
Intriguing.
but I think you do.
Ah, okay. Well, depending on who it is, I might be able to tell you for a price.
He is the one who started the fires and killed Vasily Vasilovich.
Ah, oh, I see. This is something somewhat personal, I take.
It is personal and it is business.
Interesting. Okay. Well, the man you are looking for, the man you are asking about, I do know his name, and he came to me with important business opportunity, shall we say, that I did not have much option of refusing. Normally, I am very discreet about my business contacts. I'm sure you understand.
Yes.
But he has caused more trouble here in Five Fingers than I am pleased about there being. He hired me to acquire something, or at least to find out if my people were unable to acquire it, to at least set things up so that his people could get it. It seems that he did. He did not tell me what exactly it was, or that he was going to use it in town. His use has endangered my business, and I'm not particularly fond about that. So I think I am willing to break my usual rules, since he has caused me more trouble than it's worth.
He has done more than cause your business trouble. He has betrayed the motherland. He has used their military resources, and he has stolen something that did not belong to him.
That is true. However, treason is not a charge you will be able to lie at his feet.
Why is this?
He is operating on. He is a member of. He is a highly ranking member of the Grey Lords. They're sort of one of they're sort of the magical arm of the military. And at least according to his papers, he was on official government business, or at least official business of the Grey Lords. He apparently found out somehow. From what he said, they intercepted some sort of information regarding a powerful Orgoth artifact here in Five Fingers. So, the Grey Lords decided they wanted it, so they could use it to further enhance the power of the Kedoran military.
Rostov, at this point, kind of a look of realization comes over her face, and she sort of slumps in her chair. Intercepted.
Yes, apparently they had some spies operating out on the out near the out in the eastern seas, and they came across a messenger going somewhere towards Signar.
All right.
Oh, so
She gets a little bit of a look of relief on her face. Actually,
It's not my fault. It's
it's
someone
not my
else's
fault.
I was like, woo, not my fault. And then you're just like going to Signar. Fuck!
Yeah, your letter never actually reached Signar.
Son of a bitch.
But yeah, that is why he came to acquire the item. I do wish. I'm sorry that it has gotten as bad as it has. But I promised you his name. He is Sergei Kumanov, and he is. Oh crap! I'm trying to remember what rank he is, Eric.
And he is cracked.
I couldn't tell you, man. I mean, I could if I went digging around the appropriate stuff, but
I mean, he's probably higher ranking than a Kovnik.
Right.
Probably
so,
a captain.
Commander, maybe?
Yeah, yeah. He is a commander, yeah. And he is, yeah. But yes, he's, from what I understand, the machines that he brought with him were, part of his actual detachment.
If you were here on official business, why did he not try to contact my group in any official capacity? Why did he have to operate through you? Why did he not try and buy the item if he has so many resources from Vasily?
That's an interesting question. I do not know. He did not tell me. The Grey Lords are not particularly fond of keeping others in the loop, as it were. I wish I could tell you more.
You have told me enough.
Very well. Also, I do wish to apologize for the inconvenience that was inflicted on your establishment by the people I hired. It was, as I said, I was contracted by him to acquire the item that way. But, it is not wise to refuse a Grey Lord's requests, shall we say.
We lost a few hours of sleep. I apologize that the men that you sent after us cannot be used for your services anymore.
Well, they're not directly part of my organization, so no skin off my back, as it were.
Well, I have found out what I came to find out.
Good.
Thank you for your time.
Be careful. The Grey Lords are not people to trifle with. And with that, he sort of, Svetlana, please show show Miss Rostov out.
It is Lieutenant Rostov.
My apologies. You are correct.
I'm gonna get up and walk out.
I'm
You are shown back downstairs.
I've got the name.
Fantastic.
Come on, we're going home.
Of course, Lieutenant. And
Did you just... since when did you speak in Gadoran accent? How much have you been talking to bartender?
You'll notice that next to her is like a glass. There's like 4 empty glasses, and the last 2 of them have been vodka.
So what I'm getting from this is our gun mage is a lightweight.
Foreigners.
You
You pathetic Americans.
your weapons are clean.
In reality, they're just covered in vodka.
In reality, they're smudged the fuck out because most of them were polished while drunk.
No, in reality, like, the rifles just
Okay, as
covered
funny
in
as this
vodka.
is, I really have to get going to work.
Yeah, so this is actually where I wanted to wrap up, so...
Yeah,
Good enough.
that's what I figured.
So, that's going to be it for this session. You guys have actually completed a fairly major plot point.
Yeah.
And I did something amazing.
So
You
you
did.
guys, I'm giving you guys 4 XP each.
Sweet.
Of the 13? Ah, hell yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to wrap the recording up here. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll see you guys soon. I'll be back probably next week with something or other. We'll see exactly what. Take care and have a great week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.